God, I know what you're, like, I wish you'd exist on me. Oh, to be nothing, dude.
Oh my god, look at that dude.
She.
How old is she?
She has to be
Let's
like
find
in
out.
her 30s.
I don't even know if they gave us a profile.
She's on the stand right now.
Huh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, 30s,
38.
almost 40.
Hell yeah.
And then how old is what's his
Oh,
name?
fuck.
I think Needham was like 32, wasn't he?
I think he's like in his 20s. Yeah, 23.
Oh, fuck.
God,
23.
you ain't too well, my friend.
Oh, no.
Look at look at how little there is. A young man who works for Altamont Gas is a witness to the incident. That's it.
Dude, there's definitely he's conspiring.
Okay.
23. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay, so I got a question.
What's your question?
For an Ace Attorney character, is the name Abe C a good name?
Abe C?
C?
ABC.
Oh.
Oh.
That's dumb. Yeah, that would work.
For like an elementary school teacher kind of a thing.
I can see
Abe.
that, yeah.
Abe
C.
C.
It's just like that one guy, one kid who was gonna get named ABCD, and it was Abaced or something stupid. And then like it was the only reason why I remember it is because one of the YouTubers I watched was commenting about the article, and it's like, why is my family mad at me? Should I disown my family? My family said they're gonna disown me, but I don't know why. So you literally naming them ABCD or like. Then there was something else. It's like Sir Esquire the third. It was like Sir Esquire, basically something ridiculous. And he's like, that's his first name.
Sir Esquire Cummington.
Yeah, probably something stupid. It's like it was like maybe 5 names, and it's like that's the first name. So what?
I do have to give a hint in advance because they do something kind of weird in this cross examination.
Okay.
Just it's not something you would think to do normally. We get stuck for a bit.
Is it repress something?
No, it's when numbers come into the picture, re-examine the evidence you think is relevant again.
So it's re-examine something after like
you've learned
something.
You've learned something in the testimony.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Okay.
That is the only time it has happened in this game so far. We were stuck on there for a while.
Okay. Good to know. 1 second. First of all, let's do this just so we can hear some music.
Have some music.
Copyrighted.
Shu Takumi breaks into your house.
POV.
I'd be fine if it was Shu.
Give you a little smooch.
You're using my game, aren't you?
I'm proud of you.
I mean, I used the Van Zeek's music and I did not get claimed for before, but that's probably because it's an actual game soundtrack and
yeah, it's not like a little bit. It's like fucking Elvis Presley coming in out of nowhere.
You know, game soundtracks usually don't care. Like, I don't think anyone's been like, other than maybe like Nintendo, probably.
Oh yeah,
if I
Nintendo
guess.
would fucking hate you.
But I don't think anyone's like, I've never seen like a game company sue over someone using the music for like a stream or something.
What the fuck is going on?
It's because it's like it's kind of hard to do like regular symphonies, really, because you can always be like, well, I use a different key.
I was wondering if the scar is part of the B thing, or if it's just the scar for the sake of the scar.
Maybe they're doing off the B movie.
I can't see why it would be a part of the B design. I just assuming they just wanted to give him a scar.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe he has something under his neck.
It's a detachable neck.
Not scarf, scar.
Yeah, scar.
This bit.
Scar.
I don't know. The only thing I could think of is like it's like this for the red and yellow. So like the red and yellow. The black and yellow would be like the black here, and then the yellow, black. You know, kind of a thing.
Okay.
But yeah. That's about it. I don't think that's like an actual answer.
I think he got stabbed in the mouth by what's his name. It's like it was in the way, so I fucking stabbed him.
Unhand me!
Unhand me!
You just posted cringe.
Yeah.
Behold,
This-
cringe.
Wait, I can fucking love the post like British people get like going to fucking like Philadelphia or something. It's like fucking a British guy gets jumped, he'll say, "Unhand me!"
Wait, it was something that I
makes
sent
me
my
laugh.
friend a while ago. Oh god, I gotta find it. But it's basically like basically the British people doing shit again. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I hope I can find it quickly.
Rolling around in my robot. Making cuts and it's over.
It's just
I love that so
It's
much.
so good. And it
I want to
fits so
memorize
well.
it completely.
out of my robot.
Rolling
I wanna,
around
like-
my Rover.
I want it to be like off the cuts, like the Bikey Man song for me. That I have memorized.
Where is it?
Oh, wonderful genitals, sire.
Hark!
Hark thee, these
Hark.
genitals of mine.
Bussin'.
Boss.
Yeah, I like this. I like the case was about this man getting poisoned, and now the trial is turned to exposing him as a gas thief. He's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck? I got
I couldn't do
poisoned!
it.
I got poisoned!"
Bro,
It's like, well, you should have stole gas.
how do you steal gas?
What does this have to do with anything?
Dude, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Basically, it was like a whole bunch of. I can't find the name, but basically, it was a whole bunch of people from England were stealing PS4s, and it was just like and they had someone with a musket in their hand, a cigarette. It's like, unhand that, good gentleman. Basically, something to that extent.
Yeah, they said like a PS4 truck got like raided in like East Yorkshire or something, and
Yeah.
it was like, hear ye.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, there it is. So it says IGN gangs in the UK are stealing PS5s from delivery trucks, and it has a musket single-hand pistol, and he's like, "Rightio, then I'll be having that."
Franks and robbing them.
And then, and then my friend said, "Hand over the coins, wench." And then I think I got the best one. Bring the most lucrative gaming device, Saddle Goose.
There was one where like this guy's like, "Shit, if I still got that thing on me," it's like holding a flintlock. It's like that thing doesn't bark. That thing doffs the clip.
Off the clip.
I love that shit. I love when stuff mixed with like really fancy British stuff. That stuff kills me every time.
Just anything to do with like.
Immaculate genitals the good gentleman possesses.
Oh
No,
my god.
there was this fucking TikTok that used the Jouet Hey song. It was like, why are there so many female history teachers? Because bitches love bringing up the past. But like, when the drop of the Jouet Hey starts hitting, the guy like turns into like it jump cuts to him dressed in like reenactment cosplay.
Jesus.
Have you seen the one where the guy TikTok and he's like treating it like ye old Twitch chat? It's like, "Barnabas, thank you for those 3 roasted geese. Stick around because we're gonna be raiding Sir Zacharias' village later."
What the hell?
We're gonna be raiding the castle soon. Like, hanging out, like, cooking by a fire.
Thank you for those 3 roasted geese.
It's fucking just anything with modern times going back to the old days is just funny because it's just
Like,
like
Land versus right playthrough. That's just gonna be the whole playthrough. Just thank you for the 3 roasted geese.
this is, hey, rolling around in my river.
May thy arrow wound heal hastily.
May thy arrow wound heal hastily.
It's just like that word. It's like word salad, but not. Because it's like you understand what they're saying, but they go in a long about way. It's like, I hope thy injury pleases, heals thy wound. It's like, what the? Just say he's injured.
So funny to use it though. I love it so
Yeah,
much.
it's just like, dude, are you okay?
Charity stream.
Charity stream, just
Charity
like that.
Charity
I
stream,
think
you
I-
have to pretend like...
I gotta go through an entire meat and fuck game, but I have to do ye old English.
Jesus, Excuse me, madam. Can I please get in those drawers?
Yeah, madam, I appear to be arriving.
Oh no.
Oh, that's all that then.
Well, that's it.
Also, I got beef with Twitch for the fucking tag system. Why the hell isn't there just like video game genre tags?
Honestly. Also, the fact that they don't save tags from game to game is so annoying.
Yeah.
Or like not even from game to game, from like stream to stream. It is so annoying.
It's like I want people to know this is a mystery game, or no, it's more important to like make sure this is tagged for only Croatian viewers.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Puerto Rican.
You gotta let the Brazilians know that this is a safe space for them.
Yeah.
Which is not true anywhere else in the world. You gotta let the English know that this is a safe space for them. That's a fucking lie. Fuck the
Jesus.
No, but like, how do they have like literally every like ethnicity in America, but I can't put like mystery game tag in my fucking stream. I don't even have like visual novel either.
That's nuts.
So dumb.
I don't even have like game like types.
Deadass, if we start getting like bigger, I'm just gonna multi-stream. I'm gonna stream to YouTube and Twitch, because like YouTube seems to be so much better than Twitch in like every regard. From what I've seen, it is just, maybe it's just a grass is greener kind of a thing, but like the fact that they don't take half of your fucking cut on everything that you make is kind of just
like
major.
Very appealing.
And also, they don't just claim to own all of your shit.
Also very nice.
So
also appreciated.
And so what's scary is like that fucking YouTube just has it's a monopoly, but not to the extent that like it usually is. But like YouTube is so big, and it hasn't had a problem in a while, or at least a big controversy that we've seen. But it's just like scary because of the past they've you know.
Yeah, but on the streaming front, they've been pretty good.
Huh. I haven't. I've like been to a couple, but I haven't really like stayed.
YouTube gaming is apparently like really good for like streams and shit.
Oh, that's good.
Cause like, I hate doing this, but a lot of VTubers are actually like moving to just straight up YouTube, like saying fuck Twitch.
I mean, at this point,
people are getting like hate rated over and over and over again. They're just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not gonna take that here. We're just gonna go somewhere else.
I'm just wondering why they haven't. Like, there has to be like tweets about it for sure.
Twitch? I don't know.
Well, they took legal action.
But
yeah, they took legal action with the guys.
No, also, they took down Rhythm too recently.
Wait, they took down Rhythm again?
Yeah, YouTube's looking to get Rhythm taken down as well.
Why?
Same reason, probably. I don't know. Does Rhythm accept donations?
I have no idea. Groovy was just greedy. That was the answer. They weren't even updating it. They legit weren't even updating it. It was just, okay, well, now that this program is done, give us money, and we'll continue to offer an experience for you. If you want to get more for it. It's like, why? Why would you do that? You already wrote the program, and you know, it's been used a lot, and you're not legally allowed to make money off of just repackaging YouTube videos. So what the fuck are you doing?
The only one I know that's left is Fred Boat.
Fred Boat.
Is that the one that I have in mind?
Probably.
I just don't understand how companies still want more money when they get like a constant revenue.
Well, it's not that Groovy was like a company. That was just like I think a Discord owned bot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it was Discord owned, if I remember correctly. And it's just that Discord wanted more money because apparently Nitro isn't selling enough. But that's just not true.
Well, maybe they should offer some good stuff with Nitro.
True.
I'm like, that's why I never really bought Nitro. Like they had the teams thing, but I'm like, what do I need Nitro for?
Nitro is so fucking expensive for no reason.
That's why I was like, it seems expensive, and it just doesn't seem worth it.
Use other emotes and other okay, but like, really? Usually servers all have the same emotes anyway.
Also,
don't
like
know.
the quality increase of streaming doesn't matter if you have bad internet. So like, why would I get that? You know?
Mhm.
I didn't even know that was a part of it.
It's just not worth it. Unequivocally, it's just not worth it.
Also, hi PG.
Don't give her the time of day.
IPG.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that she's Falmer.
Balmore, Jesus.
But
That's
yeah,
my
no,
character.
just fucking greed is the downfall of Discord bots.
I'm just pissed at Twitch right now because they fucking ruined my video.
Nah,
Yeah.
Twitch
Don't give me the
Twitch is just on some shit right now. They need to iron out everything, or else people are just gonna leave. Because
I'm
The
trying
last
to-
like 5 years.
But now the problem is, for the last 5 years, there's been no competition. Now
Yeah.
YouTube is actually establishing itself as competition.
yeah.
It's,
That's why with YouTube videos, people were like, back when YouTube was having problems, like constantly, they were like, Pornhub needs to make their own fucking platform because they already have like a system for it. But since there's no competition, then you kind of have to stay.
yeah, it's just there's no competition, and that was the big thing. Like, Mixer was not actual competition for Twitch. It never was going to be, because it was like an Xbox thing. You couldn't actually use Mixer if you were on PS4. So already it alienated people. So Mixer was never going to be true competition. YouTube doesn't have that issue. They're not partnered with any gaming company exclusively, like, oh, you can only stream PS5 games. You know, it doesn't have that. So
Right.
already it's off to a better start. And also, YouTube is a much more established market already. I mean, it is basically the de facto video streaming service. Other than, you know, streams or shows, it is YouTube. So really, it's looking more and more like Twitch is going to have to either shape up or lose. Especially with the hate raid bot issue and all that shit. Like, there's things that YouTube doesn't have. Like, I don't think it has hosting or rating or anything like that. So
No.
it doesn't have that, but what it does have is not taking 20%, it isn't even 20%, it's not taking 50% of the fucking revenue that you make.
Wait, how much is it?
50%.
50%.
They take
no
50%. Yeah, they take
There's
50%
no
of
way.
every sub.
There's no way.
Partners
That's fucking
partners
insane.
only get $2.49 for a sub.
That's insane.
And
Really?
affiliates don't even get paid unless they make $100. What Twitch does is it saves the money somewhere and says, okay, but we're not paying you until you reach enough to actually pay. And
That's fucking nuts.
it's
I don't
already.
I can't believe you.
No, it is true. It is
Oh my
it is
God,
just
dude.
unequivocally true. It is the fact.
You blow my
Twitch-
fucking mind, dude.
Twitch just really said fuck streamers, and streamers were like, yes, honey, because there was no competition.
Yeah.
Straight up. Now that there's
Sounds
actual
like it.
competition, I really hope that changes. I get genuinely.
All I know is that if I'm gonna start doing YouTube streams, I need another setup because I'm so used to the Twitch setup. So I want to make sure I know how to use it. before.
Streamlabs would pretty much be the same.
Yeah, but I don't even, my computer's not built like that. And plus, I'm gonna be doing it through PS4, so I don't know how that work with. Do they use the same editor, like the same editor they do for videos? Like once you upload a video.
I don't think that there would be any difference.
Okay. If it's basically like the YouTube one, then I can probably just get used to that. Cause dude, fucking, that really pissed me off. Pissed me off last night. That pissed me off with fucking that cop. Well, it was probably happened on YouTube, but Jesus Christ.
But,
I don't know.
I mean, like, for YouTube, it has its problems. Like,
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be a problem. I mean, copyright strikes is a major fucking problem over on YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
But again, it's like Twitch also has issues with DMCAing. It has issues with the money that it gives the producers, you know, the content creators.
Yeah.
It has the hate raids, it has the this, it has the that. There's just so much against Twitch right now that, you know, more and more people are switching over YouTube gaming. And honestly, if we get big enough for me to warrant like spending money on OBS to multi-stream, I might do it. Because I think the premium is like $15. Let me find out.
Right. Too bad, I suppose. All I know is that I want to make Shaq money. That I fucking I can buy a company, but
Like Shaq money. I like the bar of it. I don't want to make a lot of money. I want to make Shaq money.
well, it's like Shaq money. Michael, you know, Shaq owns a lot of shit. Like,
like grabbed it.
No, like, look, you know how Michael Jackson, when he was he bought like the Beatles discography.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he bought the Beatles.
I mean, technically he did. Once, like, with I don't know much about it, but the like catalog and stuff like that. Once you buy that stuff, all the stuff you get, you can make him bank off that. He had half of Sony. He wanted to be Spider-Man, dude. And I mean, with the amount as much as he had, he probably could have if he really wanted to. But you know, it's Michael. But Shaq, I didn't even know Shaq owns the rights to Elvis Presley. What's her name?
I don't know.
I don't know. What is her name?
Marilyn Monroe.
He owns Marilyn Monroe.
I think so. I can't remember exactly. It was just like I was listening to this video. It's like, Shaq, how do you have so much money? Like, I own everything. I own like the catalog of Elvis Presley. I'm like, God damn.
Damn.
Because it's like, if you have music catalog, all those people, especially like classic people like Marilyn Monroe or Elvis Presley or something like that, they were famous, very famous people. So like, anything they had, it's fucking good. So if people buying their music and whatnot, still, you're making bank. That's what I like. Ugh. Just thinking about that type of money is fucking nuts. It's like you can't even dream about that money. Owning half of Sony. Like, that's fucking nuts.
The amount of money that Shaq has is more than I will ever make in like 18 lifetimes.
It's like you can't even think about the amount of money he has. Like, you're like, oh, $1 billion? No, probably not.
I think his net worth is something like over trillions of dollars.
Right, it's like nuts. It's just like thinking about that, like, it gets me sweaty. Because it's just like all that, I'm like, oh, what do you even do with all that shit? Like, I don't even, like the options where it's like, if you have like 3 options, it's like, okay, I'll choose one. But if you have like 20, you're like, I don't know. Just fucking nuts.
God, it reminds me of the fucking, like, the dude hiring a prostitute to build his deck for him.
What?
She advertised, "We'll do anything for you for $50." And he's like, guess who's getting a deck built for $50?
Fucking stupid.
Google says 400 million, but I doubt that's...
They don't want you to know.
I doubt it's that low. Yeah, no, I think net worth is different because net worth is like how much money the person makes based off of their face alone. I
Yeah.
think total worth is like a major amount more.
Well, it's because like with net worth, I can't really. If Google's telling it, I can't really find it true because it's like there's a lot of famous people that are probably broke as hell, but then like with a lot of YouTubers, it's like they're making like $1 million, and they're like, no, I'm not making $1 million. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because it's the amount of gross money that they can get with just their face. I think
It's like assets and physical property going up sometimes. So like, dude, it's very lucrative to be getting property instead of like cars or like getting music catalogs that no one either knows that you can purchase or fucking. It's just nuts. How do you think fucking Disney gets all their shit? How do you think they're a monopoly? They kept on buying shit.
And also, they just work to erase the actual like original stories.
Oh yeah.
And
they
and on top of that, they consistently bend the laws in their favor.
Oh yeah.
Because
And there's conspiracies and stuff like
Dumbo,
that.
Dumbo and Mickey Mouse were going to go into public domain, and fucking
You said what?
yeah.
You said what?
But
You said that's
but Disney like consistently just bribes people to like push that out
the other way.
and instead of making it public domain. It's very scummy business practice.
I mean, with like it's sad to say, but like the older I've gotten, it's like I've been morally not corrupt, but like I understand business. It's like with like stuff like Criminal Minds and NCIS, more like criminal, like where you can sometimes understand the killer if you know their background. It doesn't make what they did right, but you can understand. And like so, and when like businesses, they're like, well, we don't have to worry about this problem if we pay it off. It's like, that's fucking wrong, but you know, it's like, well, in the long run, it's better than whatever. But you know,
Well, it's better for them. It's not better for other
that's
people.
what that's what I mean. But
I
they don't need to care about other people. That's the thing.
Yeah, I still think that anybody who owns more than they like will ever need in their lifetime simply needs to be just taken out with the fucking like high-powered sniper rifle. Because there's just that much money that can easily go to solving a lot of the world's problems just sitting in people's pockets. It's horseshit, honestly.
Right.
And now that Jeff Bezos doesn't own Amazon anymore, I can talk shit about him. Fuck Jeff Bezos. That man is a class A narcissist. That man is an ass whistle.
I will say you have the right to earn that amount of money, but what you do with it says a lot about your character.
It says a lot about like everything. He's a major just narcissist. It is so fucking annoying.
He's going to the moon. He's going to Mars.
That man is just an asshole. It's not that his personality is that he is just a bad person. It's just that he is just so selfish. Which I guess is still a bad person, but like he's not going out there and like killing puppies, but he is just like saying, "Yeah, I don't feel like helping anything or doing anything with the name that I've built for myself other than expanding my own name."
I'm sorry, were you talking about Lex Luthor?
Yeah.
Fucking, did you hear the way, did I ever send you that video of the way he laughed?
No.
When he was talking about, I can't remember what they were talking about, but he was wearing like a cowboy, it was like when he was preparing to go to Mars and whatnot. He was wearing a cowboy hat, and it's just like, he made a joke, and he started laughing like, like a fucking evil villain. I was like, excuse me?
Well, I mean, he's Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but like, to see, like, you know, you look at somebody, it's like, they look like a normal person, and then you, like, see them do stuff, like their laugh is fucking weird. It's like, oh, okay. It's just like any serial killer. They thought they were a good person, and then they turned out to be fucking evil ass.
But he's so hot. Smile, I'll fix him. Smile.
Who?
Yeah. Bitch, who?
Bitch, who? Fucking, that's how I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at him like Meter Man. Like, fucking, what? It's just like, there was a thing where,
Wait. Go ahead.
no, but it's like, what was it? It was basically some dude had murdered someone. I can't remember if it was whoever it was. But then they were having a petition to free him because he looked too cute.
Yeah.
And he looked like a fucking a stereotypical Criminal Minds or NCIS killer. I was like, excuse me?
Fucking reminds me of the one lady in Japan who just stabbed her boyfriend for no reason and was just waiting for police.
Girl.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my god, ooh, she's so yandere. No. Bro,
No.
she is insane.
This is real life.
Some people want a yandere girl till they get a yandere girl.
Yeah. The what?
It's
No,
fucking
I mean,
true.
yandere means that she loves me and is obsessed with me constantly. And she's
Yeah.
not- like, I love that. That's good. I mean, she'll always love me. I'll just never cheat on her.
Yeah, but I think the problem with people is that like they don't think of like irrationality. Like,
Dude, she's a killer. She'll kill you.
right.
When she
But
gets bored of you, you're dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like with
I don't want to play with you anymore.
more fucking Andy treatment, the
Fucking
worst.
whip your testicles out. That's like how it, like you can't do that shit. You gotta run.
It's like what sucks is like I didn't learn most of this shit, but like Criminal Minds has opened my eyes to so much shit. It's fucking stupid. But basically, like one scene that was prominent to basically any killer, it's just like what is it? I can't remember the exact quote, but someone asked, I was like, well, why was it? So like your parents abused you, and you hate your mother, so now you kill every woman that's not your mother, and then the guy of course said, it's like, well, it only has to make sense to the killer, and it's like, fucking, it's like, well, I think if she likes me, then it's okay. It's like, well, if she doesn't like you anymore, you're not gonna know because you're gonna be fucking dead.
You'll be dead instantly.
You'll be dying
You'll be
forever.
You won't be dead instantly. She'll just fucking slit your throat, and you have to sit there for like a full minute, bleeding out, going, "What did I do wrong?"
Yeah.
God,
And and you'll be
women.
like, it's like that's the fucking women, my guy. But it's like fucking. It'd probably be worse than that. He'd probably cut off your head and make you watch.
Cut off your head and make you watch.
Yeah. You know a woman can make it work.
Fucking Evan just sent me this picture of Godot.
What? What picture?
How is that even like?
Jesus.
Huh?
I didn't even know that's Godot.
I didn't either. You said it's Godot. Apparently. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the word on it.
Why is he so sweaty?
I don't know.
The cheeks are putting too much weight on him.
Just out of the shower.
I'm putting the feature doing now that I have that ability.
Through a mirror, duh. It wouldn't be through a mirror. You just have your head down and, you know. I don't know. Let me just read my.
Cece, are you saying that you are a?
Probably.
Clearly, you're seeing into the
you
mind
know
of.
Quirky.
It's quirky.
Quirky.
What's your sign?
What's your sign?
Hey, wait, one more. Okay, before we start, one more thing. So, in social psychology today, we had an assignment to make a holiday, and I just wanted to do something goofy because I thought it'd be funny. And everyone before me was like, "Oh, Black, like Death Remembrance Day." Let's like very respectful stuff, and then it got to me. I'm like, this is bi-weekly payment day. Every other Friday, you all give me your money to avoid falling to the temptation of greed.
Stupid. Did it work?
Everyone looked at me really bad. I was like, I thought it was funny.
Now they were like, "Fuck you."
Oh, did you name your city? And I said I had to look her in the face and say Grimesville. I felt so bad. Everyone did what?
Are you going to like a liberal college?
No, not really. It's a public college at the moment.
Okay.
To transfer to a
Okay.
different college.
I go to a liberal college, and
Oh Lord.
fuck me. I cannot stand some of my class. I love like a lot of my classes that I have taken, but fucking Christ, I cannot stand some of them. My one professor just deadass told me that my like personal experience was irrelevant to the topic, and I was just like, dude, but like this is a story about personal experiences. Like how am I irrelevant for relating to the topic? That makes no sense.
You're not a minority. Sorry.
It's true. Because it doesn't matter because you are male presenting. Okay, all right, I see how it is. Do you want me to wear the maid dress next time?
Yeah.
It's the problem is that my fucking professor like said, oh well, the woman shouldn't have to always take the man's name. It should be a thing. It's not the unconscious. It should be like a communal decision. You know, what name are you going to take? Is the woman even going to take a name? Are you going to take the name? Things like that. And
what's the class about?
It's like visual cultures, and it's understanding how like different cultures act, but right now it's just not about culture at all. It is very but I was this close to saying Dr. D, what's your wife's name?
Yes.
Get him!
What's your wife?
Yeah. What was your wife's full name? And then after, well, he does. He has a wife and 3 kids. And then after that, he said, the kids shouldn't even have last names and things like that. It's like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Because they should decide what name they want to take. What if they want to take the mother's name or the, and it's like, okay, Dr. Deshpin, Dr. D. I nearly said it. I did nearly say it, but Dr. D. What's your wife's name? What's your kids' names?
Yeah.
Are you practicing what you're preaching, or are you just saying this?
Are you saying what they said? They told you to say on your little like pre-show?
Yeah.
Your little pre-class meeting.
Dude, I wish I was but like, there's some stuff I would say in public, but like the stuff I say on stream, unless I'm really angry, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
But it's like when he says like they should have the choice. I was like, yeah, you should have the choice. Just like I should have the choice whether I should choose to hit you with the back or the front of my hand.
There was a fucked up one in government and politics. I got fucked up by my professor. They tried to like spring a trap on me.
What?
We had to. There was a assignment where we had to get in front of the class and we were taking like a political alignment test.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the questions, I think actually I volunteered to do it because I just thought it'd be funny. One of the questions was like, do you believe that as long as they're 2 consenting adults, they can do whatever they want to each other sexually? And I said, yeah, they both consent. That's fine. Yeah. That makes sense to me. And then she proceeds to say, okay, so you support bondage, spanking, bestiality. I was like, whoa.
Wait a
bestiality
second.
isn't between 2 consenting adults.
It's one animal. It's an animal.
That's what I said. I was like, hold on now. You can't do that. What do you mean? That's not another adult. It's an animal. That's a crime.
What the fuck?
Don't put those words in my mouth.
That lady probably is like just looking for validation. She's like, listen, my dog. Like,
stop. Then we need to check her out.
Throw that back out.
Dude, are you being taught by the fucking one lady who's like vehement that having her dog like lick the peanut butter from her cooch was like okay?
No. What lady was that?
It was some like
Dawson.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did I never tell you that? How did I
No.
not tell you that?
What the dog doing indeed?
What the dog doing? That's awful. But yeah, no, everyone in the class is like, "What the fuck, Professor?"
The professor said that?
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
the professor said. The professor looked at me and said, "Do you support bestiality?" I'm like, "No."
I'm glad everyone else was like, "What the fuck about that?"
Oh my god, people are so
Holy
Everyone was
shit!
so confused. There was something else she said other than bestiality. I don't remember what it was, but it was not so bad.
Like, listen, two consenting adults is one thing, but like, if they're not an adult or not a human, they kind of can't give consent.
You're not consent.
It's like this thing I was like, you know, sometimes how you end up like watching some memes
Rap
on
culture.
Instagram and then I think that woman needs to be arrested. Indeed. But it's like on Instagram you'll be looking at just something funny and then you scroll too much and then it's all of a sudden like political driven and like morality and stuff like that. That ever happened to you?
iFunny pipeline.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's like I don't have iFunny anymore.
I've been radicalized by iFunny.
But anyway,
iFunny made me racist.
I stopped using iFunny like, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago because I couldn't
I'm trapped on there. Let me see how many days I have.
I couldn't update it anymore, so I just stopped, and I've been so much happier because of it. Fuck that app.
280 days on
Oh
iFunny.
my god.
I've been on this app since freshman year.
That app is just a hell site.
I stopped going on it like before I went to high school, honestly.
Some funny stuff on there though.
There's
like
some funny stuff.
photos
There's
I
some, like,
saved on there. Yeah.
There's some good people on there, but most of it's just like alt-right, like mega fucking like.
You thought it would be appropriate to plug your tongue and roper project.
I know, because
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God.
any better,
They're
man.
like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, they see an anime profile pic, they call you the N-word. Like, yeah,
It's
Oh my
true.
God,
like,
yeah.
it's like lawless 4chan somehow.
Yeah.
How is 4chan even more lawless? They just fucking do it.
Yeah. But
4chan's where people go to advertise that they killed somebody. iFunny's where they go to fucking advertise that they're
That
like
they can't get sex.
that,
Yeah.
that women do not want to fuck them and that it is the women's fault.
Oh
It's
my
very
God.
funny as an observer.
It is really
Yeah.
funny.
But yeah, basically, I went down the path where the vegan guy. Well, no problems with vegans, since I have to fucking say it. I have no problem with people eating differently or whatever. But it's like, so this guy would always bring up the argument where it's just like, okay, and he would ask you. So I'm gonna ask Carlos this question since it's gonna be an experiment. Carlos, have you ever eaten meat?
Yes,
Do you like eating meat?
I do.
So you're okay with the slaughter and torture of animals for no reason?
Well, the reason's that I get meat.
Oh, so you're okay with torturing animals? So if I prodded if I got a live cow and got here and I started torturing the cow, would that be okay?
Like in front of me?
Yes.
I'd say, please get out of my house with this cow.
But it's the same thing. Eating and torturing, the same difference.
If I torture you, I'm allowed to eat you, is what I can hear.
That's the fucking
Two
argument.
consenting
That's
adults.
the fucking argument I hear every time. And
There's
I'm just
two
like,
consenting adults.
I am allowed to eat you.
It's fucking weird. It's just like, I don't have a problem with people like eating vegan or not eating meat or whatever. It's like, cool. But once you get to those weird arguments that it's like, well, you're okay with that, and I can stab a cow and you should be fine with that. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I hate people that don't realize their opinions don't matter. Like, well, no one cares. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's like it's the same reason my opinions don't matter. Like, no one cares if you eat meat or if you don't eat meat.
Right.
People just don't have that understanding that no one cares, and it's really sad.
My problem is I feel like it's disingenuous because people are like, well, there's alternative foods. And it's like, well, sure, but not like to the point where it's worldwide, or like to the fact that like they try to make it morally wrong. It's like if you see it as morally wrong, sure, but once you try to force an idea onto somebody, I'm just like, fuck off, dude. What are you doing? Why are you here? Why are you doing this?
So long as
do that.
So long as the animal is ethically treated while it's
Yeah,
alive,
like-
who fucking cares?
Yeah, like of course he talks about slaughterhouse, and I can understand like the problems with slaughterhouses where like some of them are like it's
You don't
like
connect
iffy.
Messiah for not eating meat.
Yeah, it's like you're
You're not fixing anything. If you want to do
Yeah.
something, go out there and start making. Oh, you do
Making
your
the
part.
alternative.
If you care that much, just not eating meat is not enough to say I'm helping.
he says, oh, like, well, I eat the vegan dish, and just like replace. Yeah, but it's not like what's the word? Oh, like worldwide available. It's not available. Not like in the U.S. I think the U.S. is like one of the only places that has like the. Well, I could be wrong, but like it's like the where like tofu and like whatever the fuck it is. The like all the soy and all the like that's becoming replacement food, and just thinking that like, well, everyone could do it. And it's like, well, not currently.
I
And
mean,
it's like,
look at India and look at how just like dirt poor almost everyone is in that country outside of the major cities. Look at. Do you think that they're going to be going, well, yeah, but I'm not going to eat meat because
it's wrong.
It's wrong and I feel bad. Well, I mean, they're probably going to avoid eating cow meat because religious purposes. But like fucking fish. It's like, well, yeah, I just said that, yeah. But like, do you think that they're going to like say no to like a cod in front of them? It's like,
well, yes, because it's torture.
Is it torture?
The fish is living.
Is it ethically raised
The
fish?
fish is living, so, you know. And then, like, I always think about the argument, but plants are living too.
What are you gonna do? Photosynthesize?
Yeah, I mean, I wish they would, so they could fucking die already. But, you know, that's a bit harsh. It's just like, it irks me because it's like, I feel like it's really disingenuous and it's fucking so stupid.
Ethically raised fish.
The racist fish. No, but it's like no, but like that's the argument. It's like, well, a fish has the mind of a. It's like if you want to go into that talk, sure, but it's just like at the end of the day, I'm gonna be eating whatever I'm gonna be eating.
Listen. If an animal has no metacognition, there is literally no like excuse because
but they're a living thing.
Without the ability to think, they're not truly living.
Fair.
If that makes sense. They don't have the capacity to
Learn.
evolve.
Yeah. But then it's just like, then they start talking about different stuff, and it's just like, what does this have to do with food?
It's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings. It's true.
Did he really say that?
Well, in that case, you're okay with eating lizards because lizards are literal, like, they have no capacity for emotion.
It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like they just do that just to make people feel bad and to join their side.
No,
which most people do.
They do that just to have a sense of power over other people. That's
definitely
it.
Too.
It's a perceived power that doesn't actually exist because at the end of the day, after that conversation, you know damn well that person's gonna go out and order a goddamn T-bone steak just to spite that motherfucker.
Yeah,
every single time.
Honestly, it's just like it's just. I don't even know, man. It's just like aggs me because it's that dude.
Anyway, it's 9:40. We gotta get.
Oh yeah, we're fucking ranting.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So that gas company.
Yeah, the fucking meter man's been like, I've been waiting for my line for almost a fucking hour. What voice did I give him?
She said she was 12.
She said he was 12. Okay. I'm proud to be the company's. I fucking love that video. I'm proud to be the company's East End branch investigator and the meter money collection agent. She said she was 12, PG. Altamont glass meters except Thrupenny.
Yeah, Thrupenny.
Thrupenny bits. Each coin giving customers about 2 hours of gorgeous gas.
And yet the meter in Mr. Shamsphere's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though, and the collection agent only has the key, or has the only key, whatever.
Somehow he's using all the flaming gas he wants without paying a penny. If that's not thieving, what is? Look at my eyes. Look at them. Look at them.
I need a drink.
I need a drink. I need another drink.
Wine mom moment.
I cook with it too. Pray forgive that it's courtesy. The irrelevance of this testimony caused me to turn to my hallowed chalice.
Turned me to alcoholism.
What do you mean by that remark, Lord Van Zeeks?
It's worthless.
Did the mustachioed Nipponese poison the gangling excuse for an actor, or didn't he? That is all that should concern this court. And yet now we must listen to this abhorrence.
This bullshit.
Clearly what separates the vast British Empire and your Eastern Island nation is more than geographical distance.
I forgot about this fucking outfit.
It's like, what about my fit? I'm blend in so well.
Bro, I'm tripping.
How do you know?
It's just like my closet. Be having
British weeb.
rolling it around in my robe.
But this could turn out to be crucial testimony. The cross-examination must go ahead.
No.
Do what you will. I'm not apologizing for that one.
At least I got a shard to sell.
Lord Van Zeeks appears to be in a violent mood.
I have a fucking, like, dumb idea for a video. If ever, fucking, like, objection.lol ever gets to the point where they have, like, characters from Great Ace Attorney, and it's just a fucking Ryunosuke going, like, hey.
We have all of them already.
Nice meme.
Nice meme.
Fucking,
they have all of those already.
Oh my god.
They've had those. It's had them like a year now.
Shit.
Wow. Nice meme.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, hey, mine. I like this funny picture. It's like, and then Susanna is like, fucking Naruhodo-san, that's rude. It's like, what? It's just a picture. I'm just gonna take it. No, you have to like it first. Oh, right, my bad.
Oh, right.
Hey, nice meme.
Hey, nice
Welcome
meme.
back to Kicker Cringe with Barracon Beat.
Alright, my learned Nipponese friend, what do you have to show to me today?
Show me your meme.
Cringe. Cringe.
Alright, now, Graydon, show me your meme.
No, that reminds me of fucking. That reminds me of when you sent that unused pose where he's just laying on.
It's
the fucking
so
table.
good.
Yeah, it's so
Good, but I'm
good.
sad they didn't use that.
Imagine.
That's a flex. That's a hard flex. I don't
It's
know
just
why
like, who the
they
fuck
found
let
that.
him on the table? It's like, who's gonna stop him?
Draw me like one of your Nipponese girls, my
Girls.
learned friend.
Little nipple boy.
He can't do it, but I will.
Yes, he does. An attempted poisoning, and incidents of gas theft with no supporting evidence. It's true that they would appear completely unrelated at a first glance. But I wonder, the truth tends to be buried in the most unusual places. And the first step to uncovering it is...
What's wrong? What happened to you?
I'm so fucking. I'm just like. What if this entire time he wasn't stealing gas because he's just farting in the machine to light up?
Oh, a little bit of a brep hog.
I don't know why I thought that was so. I'm just imagining he's like, oh, I hope no one's looking.
Not to make it a deposit.
Fucking drops up. What? It's like, and then fucking. What's his name comes in? Hello. Oh my god! What is that smell? Oh, it's just gas. It's stinky today.
Very sneaky,
All
yeah.
shit farting in my room.
Save that for AO3, man.
AO3.
AO3.
What is that?
Fucking archive of our own.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That had me dying for no reason. Oh.
And the first step in uncovering it will be to establish just who and what this man really is.
Who the fuck
am
is
I?
that?
Who the fuck?
I don't want to remember the complete dick. Don't
The what?
The
I don't want to. I don't want to. Don't mention it.
Dragunta?
It's not worth it. It's
What?
not worth remembering. It's horrible. It
What?
was awful.
What the
Oh
fuck
my
are you
God.
two up to? Like you
What have
like
you been up
what?
to?
Huh?
I've went down a dark path. You know, it's good.
I
Anyway,
forgot we lost
He
one.
said you were 12!
Pep gay hands.
help me.
Help me.
So does that mean you enter people's houses in order to empty their gas meters?
Both! That I do!
A big strangling hand.
Have we even seen his hand?
Yes.
Oh,
He's
okay.
pointed at us.
Oh, yeah. Big enough to strangle with.
Have to try to catch people when they're in. Then I'll ask permission to come inside and do my business.
I'll shit on their floor!
I was thinking of just, I will shit on them.
Does this mean you've been in Mr. Natsume's room before as well as that of Mr. Shamster?
Well, now, interesting. You should bring that up, because I couldn't believe how little money was in his meter. I mean, how the pair of them survived the winter is beyond me. It really is.
Knowing Mr. Natsume, he probably spends all his gas money on books.
And then when he's finished reading them, he probably burns them for warmth.
Christ.
Your statement about the gas meters themselves, Mr. Meaderman.
She said it was, oh, we were talking about, not much to say, really, but as you wish. My chin.
My chinny chin chin.
And it's more than a chinny chin, it's a chinster.
So all London's houses have gas supply that are fitted with these gas meters, are they?
No,
They're the latest model, the height of technology, developed by our company Altamont Gas.
yes, Queen.
And anyone who uses our gas will have one of these meters in their property, yes.
Hell yeah.
So if a 3-pence coin gives 2 hours of gas, most people would use 3 coins in a night.
A bit more than that. Usually if they have both gas lights and a gas stove, that is.
Thinking about it, Soseki-san doesn't have a fireplace in that room of his, does he?
Some people still choose to use candles, of course, and they only have gas for heating.
Those fucking idiots.
Yes, I do remember seeing candles in Mr. Natsume's room, actually.
And how does the money in the meter get back to you at the gas company?
Every 3 days, gasmen like me visit properties on the gas supply and empty the meters of coins.
I must say, the design and manufacture of the new meter cost the company an awful lot of money.
Oh dear.
But happily, it did put a stop to people not paying their dues, for the most part.
Because I beat the shit out of them.
Because they have to pay in advance, you mean?
Yes, exactly right.
Ah,
Hold it!
the stinger.
Out of interest, how long has this been going on?
Weeks and weeks he's been punching gas off us for ages.
Examine the meter in Mr. Shamster's room, I take it.
Well, I look at it.
Naturally, we took it off the wall and went over it with a fine-tooth comb.
And found nothing suspicious at all, I presume.
No, I'm afraid we didn't. Which is exactly why I demanded a new type of meter to be produced. One with an indestructible lock. The Shamspear Special.
God.
Sounds like it would have cost an awful lot of 3-penny coins.
But even after all that, the rascal's meter was still empty.
Never forget the humiliation. When I opened up the money box and found it there. You what? I said, you what? There? And the look on his face, the smarmy smile of his. I'm gonna fucking choke him like I'm choking myself. I pulled the meter straight off the wall and took it back to the office.
Just pulled it off.
But you know what? Nothing. Not a trying to be German, helping over anyone, not a single sign. And what's happening to my salary as a result? down by 3 shillings a day, that's what!
A life-threatening situation in a number of ways.
I'm gonna choke myself!
Incidentally, what became of the meter?
Ryan asked, "Why is this guy trying to kill himself?"
That's punishment.
My,
Punishment.
my 3 shillings! Nothing became of it. I'm still got it!
He's trying to feel something.
Fair.
Oh.
Big Chan, right here!
No wonder they call you Meter Man.
Because I'm a meter man.
I think it would be prudent for the court to sequester this item while the trial is ongoing.
That makes sense. I'll withdraw my question.
Definitely. Although at first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it.
Let's move this along, shall we? Continue with your testimony. Though I would say it has as much value as the contents of that meter.
Dang!
Inspector Gadget.
The
The meters.
The coin.
What's that green-ass splosh? It's a very sturdy-looking lock, isn't it?
I wouldn't know. And the money box is sealed with beeswax, too.
Beeswax?
So if Mr. Sholmes were to get up to any mischief, he'd find out immediately.
Mr. Naruto, mischief of that kind is not the sort of thing that Mr. Sholmes would,
You know you didn't finish that sentence, don't you?
Well, anyway, why is our outfit changed?
I don't know.
It's understandable that the gas company wouldn't want to safeguard the money that's rightfully theirs.
But it does feel a little over the top, perhaps, doesn't it?
Look, well, you gotta remember, money.
Can I not?
That's the beeswax.
Yeah, and
Why is it
So what's a-
green?
I don't know.
Bruh.
it's booger green.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, so is the hole.
Oh, what's...
Have you spotted something, Mr. Naruto?
The fucking spider!
Oh!
Just here, there's a little hole, do you see?
Goodness, you're right. I wouldn't have noticed.
Not a very neat hole, is it? Not very professionally made, I'd say.
So, you think it might have been opened by...
I just can't get over how this man is just fucking with the gas. So I'm just imagining him as being every type of gas, farting in the gas, and now he's gonna just have a open jar of gas in his fucking room.
Easton boys make do.
So you think it might have been opened by Mr. Shamsphere?
Possibly. It seems the people at Altamont Gas have missed it.
Well, it certainly seems to go all the way through to the inside.
Yes, but there's no way a coin could fit through there.
That's true, but even so, it seems more than a little suspicious.
Yeah, what would, like, how would that work then? If the fucking gas?
That is the question.
Just imagine if you fucking blew a light next to it, it'd blow this shit up.
Well, no, that's not the gas part.
That's the
where
coin
coins
part.
are. That's where the
Oh,
coins are.
okay. Instead of paying for gas, he's just hoarding methane.
Oof! That was a burn. Oof! Hold it!
From this ditch.
There's only one key for all your meters.
Well, in truth, there's another key in the company vault at our main office.
That's why we're not there anymore.
But even if someone had somehow managed to get a hold of the key, we'd know the coin box had been opened.
Oh? How?
I came up with a rather clever way to expose any little shenanigans as it happens.
Would you care to explain?
No.
Well, now, in order to empty a meter, you have to unlock the padlock and remove the cover. But when I close the cover again, I stick a little beeswax still on it, you see?
A seal. Like the sort of thing you'd put in an envelope, you mean?
Something like that, yes! Basically, you can't remove the cover again without breaking the seal.
Now, in the case of Mr. Shamsphere's meter, there were no coins inside it at all, as I said.
The seal hadn't been broken either.
So that would mean Mr. Shamsphere somehow managed to steal coins from inside the meter without opening it.
Look at fuck.
Holy shit.
What's going on?
How are you getting that type of money?
Why do you look like that? Well, it seems so, but that would be impossible. Why do you look like that?
Hold it!
That's really well said.
How do you know that he's been using gas, though?
Well, now, since I started investigating this bloke, I've been to his room more than a few times. And on every single occasion, his lamps have been blazing and his stove pounding. It's the middle of the winter, and he still turns to me, sweat dripping down his cheeks.
Get thee to a nunnery! Harmless indeed!
I can wring the bloke's neck, get all hot under the collar, but still.
Forget Drip Ryunosuke looking like a whole ass aquarium.
God.
Every time I open that flaming meter, it's empty. He's robbing me of my salary, too. Oh, what's wrong with the world? Where's the justice?
But how can Mr. Shamsphere be possibly stealing the money? I don't understand.
The simple explanation is right before your eyes.
He hasn't.
What?
A toast to you eventually realizing that the gasman could be an accomplice.
You what?
Good lord! Eminently plausible indeed!
You're fired. Well, well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I say I'm aroused. Oh, please, Lady Quinn B. I'm a faithful worker.
I would say sexual!
I would say sexual. And besides, if the money us gasmen collect doesn't tally with how much gas has been used, you dog are paid by the same amount!
So you'd be stealing money only to have the same amount taken from your wages. Clearly, that makes no sense.
Perhaps it's a case of losing the battle to win the war.
How? No! I'm not gonna stir up that hornet's nest! If I went stealing from the company, I'd be finished!
It would seem there is no evidence to support the claims of thievery made against the victim.
I bet that the gas man is Jedediah Gas, the man who invented gas in 1994.
I made that shit!
Because Mr. William Shamsphere is innocent. Pray forgive me if that shatters some illusion my learned Dimpanese friend was clearly under.
Sorry if that shatters your
What?
attitude.
Say it!
Your daditude.
Fuck.
My dad!
Jesus.
The DL6 incident.
Oh, what? The fucking music starts playing as his
He
dad
was
gets
killed in a
beaten.
dumbwaiter.
He was killed on an omnibus.
I certainly didn't expect to uncover another crime that looks like it's been taking place in the very same room.
He does have Xbox goggles.
According to the testimony, it's only the meter in Mr. Shamsphere's room that's under suspicion.
AA1 incident.
Everyone.
It does seem as though perhaps it has nothing to do with the incident involving Mr. Natsume.
Do we ever get like a DL12 incident, or is that like... Does it stop at 0, or does it stop at 9?
6.
I know,
7.
it does seem that way, but the fact is, since I've been practicing law in England, I feel like I've encountered this at least once already. Cases that are interlinked.
Oh, you mean those cases?
It might seem that these two cases have nothing to do with one another at first, but in fact they're intimately connected.
The Bynum DI-87.
Yes, we have experienced that before, haven't we? I wonder if this is another instance. Ah!
Perhaps, but we can't be sure of that yet. If the Altamont Gas Company has been investigating Mr. Shamsphere earnestly, there must be something to it. But then how has he been managing to steal their gas?
They better not do anything to the gas company. I'm investing in them.
Alright.
I have stocks in
So we need to reinvestigate some of the evidence.
Not yet.
Hmm.
When
We
they
don't.
specifically bring up measurements, then do it. But as for now, you're safe.
Soap.
That's what he's doing with the sap. They're the size of the coins that are needed, huh?
Oh, that fucking asshole.
Soap trusts you. So why in the hell does Makarov know you?
Soap first, you.
She said she was 12.
Marcus.
Okay, well.
Objection.
Objection! Lady Ultimate, I'm afraid to say that this meter clearly does show signs of having been tampered with. What?
Get away! I've been over and over that thing.
His eyes
telling
are horrifying.
Ah!
They're soulless.
You don't like me when I'm angry.
You don't like me when I'm happy.
Is he ever happy?
No.
You won't like me when I get sexual. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it.
Sexual assault comment.
Oh no!
In that case, you're going to fucking jail!
Honestly, that look.
What do you have to say about the small hole that's been made at the base of the coin box?
We all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
We all
Oh.
make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
Jimbo?
Oh, what?
You're right. You're quite right. There's a little hole right there. Meters aren't supposed to have that. None of the others do.
In other words, we can assume Mr. Shamsphere secretly opened up this hole himself.
Thanks, Renoska. I'm gonna get a hold of my ass in a second.
Gonna get a hole in your fucking balls is what you're gonna get.
Ah!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes, I wouldn't be at all surprised. But why?
Yeah, why? I mean, it's tiny.
Yeah, his eyes. Oh, it looks kind of the same.
You couldn't get a farting through that.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I looked at it. I knew it was gonna
I
happen.
heard the laugh and I was like, okay.
Like I knew. Lady Altamont, I wonder if you could give the court some more details about your meter design.
He's still laughing.
What sort of details?
Who farts?
Well, what I'd specifically like to know is... how does the meter tell the difference between different coins?
Can't.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, if someone were to put in 1 penny coin, that wouldn't work, presumably, would it?
No, of course not.
So, well, how does the meter know that a coin's been fed a threepenny bit?
What?
Ah, I see what you're getting at now. The meter tells coins apart by their shape and size, which includes their thickness.
Oh, Lord.
A threepenny is about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, you see. Other coins just won't fit.
Just like my penis.
What?
No.
What?
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 I didn't say anything. I said to everyone in the courtroom, what?
I'm gonna lose my flock with you in a minute.
I see.
Brother?
It's clearly been very well thought out.
Shut up.
It's what I meant to formal testimony with that information in case it's pertinent.
As you wish, my lord.
Yes, my queen.
The meter is designed for coins the exact diameter and thickness of threepenny bit. Nothing else will fit.
Measurement.
But conversely then, It would seem that anything matching a 3-pence coin exactly in terms of diameter and thickness could equally be well used. Would, that be true?
Yeah.
Well, yes, in a way. The weight comes in to a certain extent as well.
We've thought of that, though. Anyway, if I find any fake coins inside the coin box when I empty the meter, the contract says the customer has to pay 100 times the amount they diddled as a fine. We live for the moments like that. Us gasmen do. Live for them.
That
The gas
animation.
company is sort of everything.
Fucking evil.
Wahoo! Hurrah for gas! Hurrah for cash! Ultima all the way!
That's quite enough of that.
Okay.
Remind me, how big are the threepenny bits?
Huge.
About 3/4 of an inch across, even though this is England and
An inch,
They
yes.
don't use that. An inch.
Inch.
Meter Man is a fucking psycho, yes.
What do you think, Mr. Naruto? Is this 2 centimeters measurement significant?
What?
Bitch!
They fucking, why they...
I calculated it in my head. Or perhaps there's,
Yeah, psycho.
or perhaps there's some other aspect of the meter's construction that we should be focusing on.
No. Yes, you may be right. Perhaps I should try a different tack here. Like asking about whether the meter can be dismantled, for example.
No.
I mean, I want to know more.
Deeper.
I want to hear. I want to talk.
Deeper, yeah.
How can the meter be dismantled?
Dismantled?
Yes, given that there are no signs of it having been forced, I'm wondering if perhaps rather than being broken open, it might have been taken apart.
Well, yes, it does make some sense. The padlocks are made by a first-class locksmith from the finest quality steel, and the meter box itself is made from plate steel as well, welded shut to ensure it can't be opened again. I can assure you it's quite impossible to dismantle it.
Wah!
Go gadget deatomize.
Go Gadget Diana.
It is the Inspector Gadget voice.
Go Gadget Diana.
Go gadget bench extender.
Go Gadget bend over.
Go Gadget, I'm fucking bawling.
Go Gadget, I'm dripping in the drip. I don't know.
Click out of one, binding on two.
I can get the lock-picking lawyer on this.
Yeah.
No.
No. You can't do this to me.
Jesus.
Wahoo, yeah, nothing leaks from an meter. No coins, no gas, no nothing.
I see.
Nothing!
This will amount to formal testimony of information in case he's department.
As you wish, my lord.
We should have examined that thing again.
I will.
Do it!
The hole.
The hole.
The
It
soap.
looks like a hole.
I gotta piss!
Hey, that's weird. Oh, look at this bar of soap. There's a circular depression in the side, about 2 centimeters across.
You gave me depression.
Oh. Sorry. Do you want to,
Or
like...
three-
Okay.
Or 3/4 of an inch. Ah! Do you think?
We did find this soap at the scene, didn't we?
Yes. There were 2 bars on the little ledge just outside the window, so we took this one.
But why was he eating the soap?
This is why. But I'm sure that when we first found it,
Kind of soup with 3. What?
there was some sort of reddish medallion in the middle of there.
Next
I remember it.
size.
Neck size. Shot glass. Take shots of soap.
Yes, but there's no sign of it now. Where could it have gone?
This shit is good.
Yeah, I don't know why they just couldn't comment on the dimensions of it when they first noticed it.
Well, I guess they do. You don't really think of the dimensions of a coin-shaped soap bar.
That's fair.
It's
I'll
like,
join.
I just mean from a gameplay perspective.
All joints on the meter are welded shut, and the block is made from solid steel. There's no way to dismantle. Alright, fuck.
Unless,
Has anyone ever tried?
oh yeah, they tried, but I killed them. but they're all giving up before long.
After all, if they actually broke the meter, the company would be able to take legal action.
Yes, that makes sense.
What do you think, Mr. Naruto? Is its welded steel construction significant? Or perhaps there's some other aspect of the meter's construction that should be focusing on.
Haha!
I see.
Bum bum ba bum ba bum ba dum bum.
What a
What do you say, mouse friend? Kill them all?
maybe.
I trust you completely, mouse.
Shut up.
Do you guys like hear that? I think Van Zeeks is trying to get me to do something.
Jesus.
There-
Come on, David.
I could swear he said.
Kill.
Drink.
Nightmare.
Void evidence.
The mouse is. It's Blaze! It's fucking
He
Blaze!
put his soul into a mouse.
Now,
And set it back in time.
How the fuck can you do that?
Oh, he
Magic.
worked really hard.
Magic.
You work really.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No.
Let me just confirm something here. If the diameter and thickness were to be correct, the meter would accept any object as if it were a threepenny bit. Is that correct? What? Auto? Fuck off.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, by something of a coincidence, while we were investigating in Mr. Shamster's room, we found a particular item that matches the dimensions perfectly.
Something the same size of a threepenny bit. What was it?
Just in the screen.
What?
Fucking Meterman's face was like super
He's just like,
zoomed in.
what?
Totally off screen. It was
What the fuck did you just say?
The item in question is this.
What? Have you been inhaling my gas? That's a bar of soap.
Fucking goofy.
Yeah, it certainly looks nothing like a threepenny bit, I must say.
Looks like I'm gonna have to point out exactly what I mean here. What's so important about the soap is this part here.
Please don't anger Lich King, Meterman.
You have to turn over to the soap to see what I mean. I don't know why I couldn't just present it to you face up, but shut
Just
the fuck
look at this soap. It's regular soap.
Oh, let me flip it over.
Whoa! No!
back of the trunk.
Are you referring to that round depression in the middle of the soap there?
That's right, a depression that's Susato, get a therapist.
I
can't-
Where are those in this time period?
I could talk to Iris. She's probably pretty good at it.
She's 10!
And like a genius.
She's 10.
She's 10!
You need to get your shit together, man.
You don't know, Iris. Let's fail our pay.
Pass me the soap.
Or is it?
Where is it?
No.
Don't do that.
Then talk to Sholmes. Actually, don't talk to Sholmes.
You know what?
Talk to the pawnbroker guy down the street.
Okay, I'll confide it to him.
Oh, no, he's not dead yet. Never mind.
No, not yet.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, it's like.
He'll be my best friend in the world.
Susato, I am so sorry.
It's just
Pop
like.
Winterbank, my favorite
Pop!
conflict.
You're gonna be alright. No, you're not!
That's right, a depression that's approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Or in other words, almost exactly the same size of a threepenny bit.
me!
Why does he say that?
Get away!
Does anyone here present have in their possession a threepenny bit?
Oh, a threepenny.
Quickly now, hand over your coins, ladies and gentlemen.
Give me your fucking money.
It sounds rather like a highway robbery, though, doesn't it? Give me your fucking coins!
Thanks to a kind member of the public in the gallery, I will not be giving this back. I have here a threepenny bit.
Oh man!
That's lunch. Now to see if it fits.
What, the coin?
Little paper.
Holy moly!
Oh, what? It could be more snug.
Yes, as I suspected. This, without a doubt, is a vital clue to explain how the Altamont Gas Company is being defrauded.
Well, I don't believe it.
Look at my bee ass!
So, your assertion amounts to what?
He's stealing gas.
That some inferior ball of soap has tentative connection to the theft of gas.
Yes!
What?
The depression in the soap is clearly made by a threepenny bit.
Concur at least that pushing a coin with some force into a poor quality bar of soap such as this is a remarkably simple way of replicating the coin's shape.
And that's why he froze it.
Then you could use, well, some melted wax or something to pour into the mold. The mold. You see? You could make big coins in no time.
Oh, he's
Right.
He's gonna be a fucking D&D character. Fucking that angry face coming at you.
This brings all the pieces of the puzzle together. It's the method Mr. Shamsphere has been using to steal the gas. That's the missing link. And now if I follow the chain of thought, it's going to bring me to a new explanation for what happened. That nobody's considered yet.
He tried to...
But this is all nonsense. If the man had been making fake coins, my worker here would have found them when he emptied the meter.
It's true, Lady Altamont. In the absence of some black magic that can make them disappear.
No, I know some.
I see. That's what we're dealing with, is it? There's one form of black magic that could cause the fake coins to disappear into thin air, yes.
Exactly. And the meter here gives it away.
What on earth?
There are remnants of the magical method used visible on the gas meter taken from the victim's room.
Oh, that's definitely like an article title right there.
Assertion, Council! The defense will identify these remnants at once! Where on the meter can the remnants of the method used to make the fake coins disappear be seen?
He uses the beeswax.
Oh!
Got it!
He can't use wax, he uses like fucking maple
Yeah.
syrup or something. Like,
Yeah.
cause it has to melt in the heat.
Oh yeah. I was just saying that, and it's like, what the fuck, beeswax?
We found this bar of soap at the scene of the crime, just outside of the victim's window.
Outside?
Yes, outside, where you yourself, Mr. Meterman, were loitering in the freezing winter air.
I was like, what the fuck is this soap?
That's where we found the soap. I wonder if it was there last...
I
In the-
get it!
In case
other
4.
game?
Yeah, I wonder if in case 4 it was
It was.
there.
I don't remember seeing it there.
Well, it was bricked up, remember?
Well,
No, but it was on the outside.
on the
of window.
outside.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember seeing it
Weird.
there if it was there.
If it was me, I'd steal some damn soap.
That's right. The answer, of course, is ice.
You say ice? Sheesh!
Sheesh.
Mr. Shamsphere has been leaving soaps like this outside his window each evening filled with water. After a night outside in the bitter cold, the water is completely frozen solid the next morning.
Then he takes his fake coins of ice and feeds them into the gas meter, giving him light and warmth in spades. As his room becomes very comfortably warm, the ice now inside the meter's coin box melts.
Turning back into water, and draining harmlessly away into the small hole made in the underside of the meter. That is how, without leaving any evidence of his wrongdoing, this man has been stealing Altamont gas.
You son of a bitch!
What does that have to do with the murder? What is it?
Just like that. So simply. Is he trying to make us look like idiots? He's been fooling us all with some bars of soap and some water. Ice coins sound like you need to chill out. Sounds like you're a cold-hearted criminal. Ice cold. Sounds like you need to freeze and put your hands up. Sounds like you need to
Take a
shut.
chill pill.
For 60 seconds.
Banned for 60 seconds.
That's right, madam.
I don't believe it. It can't be true. Do you have any idea how much money we spent to develop that new meter? Now you have the audacity to suggest that a bit of some soap and some water can render it totally useless?
I'm fairly sure I didn't design it.
Evidence.
The fuck?
Sorry. I want evidence. If you're gonna stand there and tell me our meters are rubbish, I want to see proof.
You're so fucking stupid. She's very good at enforcing accountability, isn't she?
Mm-mm.
So fucking weird.
Very well, Lady Altamont. If you'd like evidence, I'll provide it.
What?
That's scary.
Fucking bobblehead.
Mr. Naruto, are you saying you do actually have evidence to support this theory?
No. I did notice a trace of something that bothered me a little at the time. There's
Wait, what?
the patch of water at the scene of the crime.
Right.
And I have a feeling this theory we've come up with could now totally explain it. A piece of evidence that substantiates the theory about how Mr. Shamsphere's been stealing gas is...
You know what's
Bada bing,
wild to me
bada
is like
boom.
she was talking about like, oh, we're gonna get this guy. The guy stole the gas, and then you prove it to her. It's like, wait, what? Nah, it's not our fault.
She wanted to believe it was like some crazy thing that was, but it's like literally just the most basic of like just making fake coins. She's like, fuck, no.
It's like, well, how the fuck? Like, not our machines. I paid good money for that shit.
Well, you paid wrong.
Well, you paid somebody for no reason.
Very clever on
Saddle.
Shamspeare's part, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking. Who would have even thought of that?
The hustle.
The hustle. Now he's gonna fucking hustle and die.
This is a photograph of the scene taken at the point when the victim was discovered, taken by Inspector Gregson. And it clearly shows the remnants of the crime carried out by Mr. Shamsphere.
What remnants?
Dude wouldn't get caught if he used the good old coin on a string method.
Fucking cuts the string. Bruh. My gas.
Here you can see the gas meter on the wall in Mr. Shamsphere's room. Now look closely at the floorboards directly underneath the meter.
What is that? Some kind of grubby stain?
Most certainly, it's a water stain, resulting from the liquid that drained out of the hole made in the meter.
Ah!
Your Honor, my client merely finessed the gas company. We have to dismiss all the charges. He's not our client.
Your Honor, our victim?
Yeah.
If one coin gives around 2 hours of gas usage, and the occupant was heating his room in all his waking hours, we can imagine he would have used around 10 of his fake coins each day. The melting ice inside the meter's coin box would have been dripping out almost constantly, leaving a stain on the floor.
This is awful.
Couldn't put a bucket there?
And there's further evidence, too. Mr. Shamsphere is slumped over on his table, apparently having consumed strychnine. Eating soap like a little bit. And next to him is a bar of soap broken in half.
You're right.
It would appear to me, then, counsel, that the man was eating the soap, was he?
Christ.
Pardon me for disagreeing with your lordship, but
No.
certainly not.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one who thought that. Naruto.
What do you
didn't
think?
beat
It
a-
was Sherlock
he
that
didn't-
thought that.
Yeah, but you keep on saying that.
As a joke.
I can't tell with you sometimes.
Listen, I know I'm bad at sarcasm, but like...
Very bad. Like, superiorly.
Okay,
like,
well, again, English is not my first language, okay?
neither is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap, this isn't a theft case, this is a poisoning case. He was poisoned with strychnine, This is just a whole other tangent that we found ourselves on.
Yeah, and it's like it really doesn't have to do anything. It's like, okay, you're gonna go to jail for theft, and that's it.
Is he alright? Yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah, no, he actually did live. He survived, actually.
He made a full
Okay.
recovery.
Oh yeah, he's just fucking breaking down.
We found
In
him
the-
dead, slumped over his table. Well, is he okay? Well, yeah, we expect him to make a full recovery.
But
Yeah.
actually,
Like, actually, though.
Fucking sits up like the fucking Undertaker and just like asks for a line, and Gregson gives it. Oh, good day! Fucking falls out again.
Oh, happy day!
Oh, happy day! Fucking. Oof.
In truth, Mr. Shamsphere was found with a fork in his hand.
soap is sounding increasingly likely, Lord Bentley.
Do you mean to say he was using that fork to...
Yes,
The soap.
to extract a frozen coin from the bar of soap.
Oh my god!
No.
But the bar broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go very well.
Gracious!
But if he was using the ice, why was it a different color in the bar of soap?
That's the question.
Why?
Lord Van Zeeks?
The waste of wine.
I was throwing my hand up in despair,
Not despair.
and happened to catch my hallowed bottle on the way. Pray forgive my maladroit mistake. What's the meaning of this, Council? Allow me to pose my learned friend a question. What exactly did you establish with your most recent cross-examination?
Well,
That Mr. William Shamsphere is a liar and a thief. In other words, that his testimony is unreliable.
that's it. That's completely it.
Let's assume the man is a liar. Now allow me to pose another question.
Who cares?
What possible difference does that make?
Well,
We know that suicide can be discounted. Scotland Yard's investigation revealed no sign of another vessel that contained poison. And on the night in question, there were no visitors to the room except the accused. The young gasman's testimony, which we have no reason to doubt, has confirmed that.
Oh. Oh god.
Furthermore, the only possible way the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. The court has seen no evidence whatsoever that suggests otherwise.
come.
Even if William
Again?
Shamsphere is the liar you claim him to be, these facts have been objectively established. There's no escaping it.
Ah!
Therefore, in light of these facts, the prosecution calls for immediate adjudication.
You. What? Ow.
You bastard!
What the hell? What's the matter with you?
Counsel, does the defense respond?
Dead.
Mr. Naruto!
What was the point of that last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? Or did I make no difference at all, like Lord Van Zeeks is saying?
Wait and see, always.
No! This isn't over! The defense will not rest!
What? But counsel, you've successfully explained everything. You've identified and substantiated the unscrupulous method employed by Mr. Shamsphere to consume gas. What more is there to discuss?
Consume.
Lord Van Zeeks just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point, but contrary to what he would have the court believe, not all of them have been objectively established at all.
What are you trying to say, my Nipponese friend?
Yeah, watch
At least one of those so-called facts is an assumption made due to a lack of evidence.
You said what?
But the situation has changed now, following the cross-examination of the latest witness to take the stand.
Don't be absurd. What is this nonsense?
Yes, when you bring everything we've learned so far together and consider it as a whole, it's clear. There's a question we now need to reconsider. Namely, was someone else responsible? Was there another visitor? Was the poison in the tea?
Like the poison in the tea is viable.
I think that's right as well, because there was a literal lack of evidence to the poison in the tea. We literally have no idea.
Yeah, all we know is that there's a ring around one of the cup, and then the other cup is there's nothing. The fuck was in that tea?
We've all been led to believe that the strychnine poison that affected Mr. Shamsphere was in the tea brought to him by Mr. Natsume. But that's conjecture at best.
It was in his dress.
The victim has testified that nothing else passed his lips that night. There's no other possibility. And since there was no trace of the tea left at the scene, it couldn't be tested for traces of poison.
Objection! As I said, the situation has changed. Because in fact, some of Mr. Natsume's tea was left at the scene. And this particular piece of evidence proves it.
No.
Its claim, Scotland Yard detectives investigated the scene exhaustively. What evidence are you suggesting they missed? The defense has made a bold claim indeed. Very well, counsel. Present your proof. What evidence from the scene of the crime can tell us about the nature of the defendant's tea?
Yeah, tea in the soap?
That's what I'm thinking. But we can't prove that because we don't actually have that.
I mean, we could say we did.
Yeah.
The tea was in the fucking thing.
I mean, we've already seen this, but they can't.
Yeah, that's just a stain. That's not like actual tea.
That's I think we have to use this one, so let's try it.
Take that!
Yeah.
Good gracious!
Soap?
The soap again! The same ball the victim used to fashion his coins of ice!
Yes, that's right, my lord. It just came back to me. Something about when we first found this bar of soap at the scene yesterday. That's why it had different color.
Yeah.
It's more bars of soap.
Soap? What are bars of soap doing lined up on a ledge outside the window?
I don't fucking know.
I'm quite certain that when we originally stumbled upon the bars of soap, there was actually a frozen coin in each bar.
So you discovered the gas thief's coin factory. Fascinating.
Well, wait.
In a way, yes, but there's more. The coins were found in the soap at the time weren't normal ice.
There was something strange about them, you mean?
Exactly. Something very obviously strange. They were red.
The ice was red.
With blood.
No, you mean...
That's right. It's obvious to me now. The fake coins in the soap were made from frozen tea.
Great Google and movie.
What? I would remind the court of a statement made by Mr. Natsume earlier in this trial.
Uh-oh.
Fuck! That's not it! That evening,
There you go.
yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shamsphere's room as a gift.
Jesus.
The public water pump outside is always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. And this was the result. I will never touch tea again. Never.
Tea.
I believe there had been a snowfall that day. It was particularly cold. Sadly, on such occasions, the poorly constructed water mains in the East End are prone to freezing.
So on the night in question, Mr. Shamsphere, having no running water to use, was forced to use the tea brought by Mr. Natsume in order to make his fake coins.
My God!
There were 2 bars of soap on the window ledge when my judicial assistant and I investigated the scene.
That's right, and we only borrowed one of them.
Which means that even as we speak, some of the defendant's tea is still present at the scene of the crime. Frozen solid in a bar of soap outside Mr. Shamsphere's window.
He's like, oh, I gotta go.
Earlier today, Inspector Gregson informed the court that even if 1 drop of the tea remained, Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. As such, we're now in a position to prove or disprove what has until now been mere conjecture. By finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Natsume's tea actually contains strychnine at all.
There's poison in it.
You smug Nipponese!
My lord, we cannot do the defendant the injustice of passing judgment now. The police should be dispatched to recover the remaining bars sold from the scene at once. And the defense requests a thorough analysis of the frozen tea embedded in it, to determine whether or not it contains any poison.
Imagine this shit in a courtroom.
Bailiff, instruct the police to attend the scene at once.
Oh.
Yes, my lord! Understood!
Imagine this being in the courtroom. So
Fucking chaos.
there was tea in the soap? What the fuck?
It would seem we have no choice but to suspend these proceedings for the time being. I trust you have no objections, Lord Van Zeeks. None, my lord. Scotland Yard will recover the tea from the scene and carry out the requisite test immediately. The trial will resume at the same hour tomorrow.
Whoa.
Prosecution and defense may conduct further investigations as appropriate in the interim.
Whoa.
Yes, my lord.
What's his name is gonna fucking die.
Fucking what? Another investigation?
Yeah.
Another one.
Well, we managed to scrape through these somehow.
Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
I'll be right back.
Fuck, man, I thought we were gonna finish this case today.
No, that's...
What happened?
To be fair, what do we really know about the case, to be
Yeah,
honest?
we still don't know anything about why he was poisoned on that. But yeah, let me go piss.
We don't know shit about this case, my man.
I was thinking we might be able to finish it today, but I guess it's just... Fuck. Now I'm really mad that we spent like a full, hour not getting into it. Because now I'm going to want to keep playing, and I have to be up at 6.
The investigation ain't crazy long.
Whew, made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while.
Why no. What a lot of close shaves. There are so many carriages on the street of London. You were very nearly flattened several times.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. I was in awe of you.
Oh, thank you.
And now that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time, let's see if we can find some new clues for court tomorrow.
Yes, let's do just that. Hopefully.
Is everything alright?
I suppose I still can't quite believe it, that's all. That I'm here in England working as a lawyer, I mean. In the Old Bailey, no less. Truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. It should be Cosma.
It was Cosmo-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him.
Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. Wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him.
And you're doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I've no doubt that Cosmo-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us.
Thank you, Susato-san. Thank you. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand.
I know.
Not only that, but then finding out that he's actually a barefaced gas thief as well?
Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Soseki-san's poisoning the tea.
Careful of your phrasing, Susato-san. He didn't poison anything. And there's more to this Mr. Shamsphere than we know of yet, I'm sure of it.
Here.
Oh, did you finally talk to Pop?
Yeah. Kind of
What a great guy.
yeah, he's a great guy. He's just very
Eccentric?
suicidal. Mr. Shamspear certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first.
What's become of him, actually?
He's dead. He's been beaten in the middle of the street. I was told that he'd be returning to the hospital ward where he was receiving treatment.
Oh, which one is that?
The same one that other victim's at. Let me see. Oh yes, he's at the St. Bartholomew's, or Bart's at Londoners call it.
Barm. We know that place, don't we?
Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken.
Oh yes, after Soseki-san stabbed her in the back.
Do be careful of your phrasing, Naruto-san. He didn't stab anyone.
Perhaps we both owe Soseki-san an apology. St. Bartholomew's. Yeah, we should probably visit the hospital later.
Oh,
Yeah, they still haven't moved in.
So, we know that Soseki-san took the tea to the victim on the night in question. But, as he isn't the culprit, then obviously...
yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea.
But if that's the case, how on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shamspear's body?
He injected it. I'm sure we find a clue at the scene. There must be something in Mr. Shamspear's room that will help solve the mystery.
Well, naturally, Scotland Yard detectives have been over the place already.
Great.
But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think.
No, we'll find it. Trust. Definitely. And I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap.
Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we should ask him about that.
He just drinks it. I was thirsty.
Kazuma Sogi, best friend I ever had. And a lawyer with such promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan.
No.
Holy fuck!
It's me!
I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court, and me surprised as shit at every opportunity.
Yes.
And then after the trial, the crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway?
Yes, you can fit inside my trunk if you curl up small enough. I'm sure no one will know. Come with me.
Kazuma, won't you tell me why? I go through these lengths just so I can accompany you to Great Britain.
No.
Okay.
And that was a promise he kept.
Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through with that trial. You really ought to go into law, be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it.
But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, I can't
Alright,
force you, obviously. You have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world, city that at the forefront of everything.
That lasted for all of about 10 more years after this game.
If even.
Yeah. It can't hurt for you to see if with your eyes.
No, that's true.
Use your eyes, Ryunosuke. I suppose, though, I might die before that we get off this boat. If you become a lawyer, then one day.
One day what?
Oh, no. Never mind.
Alright, well I'm getting sleep.
Naruto-san.
I noticed the bones were there, which implies that they had the chicken.
Jesus.
Hey, dude,
Yeah.
Cosmo, this chicken, it's
It's just like, man, this chicken ain't shit. In the closet.
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about Cosmo.
Yes, he's forever in my thoughts, too. Changed the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course.
Yes, that's right, but...
We're stuck with you. Yes?
I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes.
What?
I don't know, just the thought takes hold of me every now and again, that's all.
Really? You think there's underlying messages?
Maybe.
Naruto-san, what do you mean by Kazuma's true intentions?
Sword.
Sword. Take this.
I mean this.
His katana?
I never expected to inherit the sword after Cosmo passed away, of course.
No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it.
When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage.
At least it gives you that. Yes.
Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about this sword.
Really?
Dude, I'm like gonna pass out. I'm fine. Karuma?
You can't hold your liquor, Ryunosuke.
I don't think it's the liquor. I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night.
That's right. It's a prize sword that's been passed down through generations of the Sogi clan. Please, dude, I'm so tired. Oh, my hand! I cut it. A Japanese man's sword is what? Is his soul, Rinos. I can't be pardoned for my katana. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that. I have been drinking a little, I'm sorry.
So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling.
On that subject, are you evil? There's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain.
Do you want to tell me about it? It's something you have to do.
Why would I tell you?
True.
I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you.
Even if I'm in spirit. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
That's kind of a threat. I don't know what about... And then he died.
He fucking died in front of him.
Right after that.
Literally 2 hours later, he fucking broke his neck. That man died.
Unless... Oh, he's dead. God, imagine if he faked his death.
Instead of punked. Everyone come out, Nick Kamina, you were great, you really sold that. No, I was like,
what? Sasato's having a fucking stroke.
Fucking...
Well, that means Pops!
Mr. Ray. Went blow!
Went blow!
Oh no, he's just dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Killing is badong.
Oh.
What did he mean by something very important that I have to do?
I'd hoped that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I've not found a single clue.
I see.
I love that they don't even tell him that he's... Well, I mean, I think they said he was dead, but, like, he's just... No. They're like, he's gone. No. No, I'm stupid. Never mind.
Bruno and Susie, hooray, you're back!
Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see.
I am. And you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie.
Well, you made the outfit, so yeah.
Damn right I did.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, you flatter me.
Well, you couldn't have come back at a better time. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cup.
Ah, tea!
Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually, what is that foul smell? You shit yourself!
I'll never take a bath.
You found out. Aha, the one.
I was gonna say when you were like, "Oh, well, you made this outfit," and it's like, "Damn right I did it," and you don't trust her to be a therapist. Like,
So what the fuck does that have to do with it?
setting tea, making play. She's like, I mean, hell, if you're gonna vent your frustrations to anyone, venting to a child, I mean, it's kind of like venting to a puppy.
That's
No
some
one
Discord
talks to
user
you.
logic
Still,
right there.
Yeah, puppy.
Go fuck off. So it's like venting to like a couch,
We do
a
have
book.
we do have like the therapist chairs
Mm-hmm. See?
and a gun.
It's just like fucking. It's like we're talking about this, and Shelm's just like,
Yes,
I need a diaper chain.
I am the therapist.
I am the child.
I am the child.
I am a danger to myself.
Shit, I am a chaos incarnate.
I'm a danger to myself and others.
yeah.
The one who returns at last. But where on earth have the pair of you been?
We've been in court?
From Mr. Mustache case? That was today, wasn't it?
I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes.
Just fucking dead.
I
Well,
think you did.
did I read the line? I don't know. I'm sure you think you did. I'm on crack. Well, we can laugh about it now.
Oh.
Where the hell are you taking me?
The Shadow Realm.
Fucking menu realm. So tell me, how did the trial go?
Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict at last.
I don't know why, but like when I do that voice, it's like close to being means, but in another timeline, it
Find me.
yeah, no, it's like means with a hint of Scooby Doo.
Yeah, a hint of Splash.
Really? I would have liked to see it. Ray? I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long.
Is Lord Van Zeek's an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, he's a drinking buddy. Naturally, there's not a person in the world
Fuck.
who doesn't know me. Doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruto.
Not quite what I asked, but still.
Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor?
Yeah, what is it? It's faint, but it's absolutely awful.
No, it's the dead body upstairs. I'm sorry.
We were just upstairs.
You didn't see it.
Look at your stab wound.
Just an open wound. Indeed, that's the scent of victory, my dear fellow. Victory in sight.
Oh dear.
She's already picking up from him. Alright,
Shut up.
I'll bite. What's he up to now?
All sorts of horrible things.
Yeah, I've committed masses of murder and solved them. Lord Barack Van Zeeks. Yes, an interesting subsequent.
I think so. Subsequent.
Subsequent.
Oh,
He
fuck.
has it. Ah, God, my lines!
Looks like he's not even blowing into the pipe. He just has the lips on it.
Lord Barack, yes, he's an interesting subsequent. He has it, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bail. Was the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by the courts. Sooner or later, the hapless soul will vanish from the capital.
Where the fuck is he?
No.
He's around here somewhere.
Give me your thoughts.
No!
What?
Get out!
No, I'm actually in the trunk. Please help.
No. He's had me
scared of the
here for
dark.
days.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Scared of the dark.
When Mr. Shulman says get in a trunk, you get in a fucking trunk.
But finish how exactly? You should let him out of the trunk, by the way. His theme song is like really loud right now.
Look at my face. If
That
I'm
Nipponese
facing...
boy. That Nipponese boy.
The Nipponese boy!
That Nipponese.
My learned friend!
My learned friend. That learned friend.
My learned friend let me out!
God, that sounds like you're eating the microphone.
It sounds like it's in fucking Black Ops 2.
I got my hands like covered. It's probably just not coming through well. Just, my learned friend. Hey, help me.
It's like, I love Sholmes' look. He's like, he's never getting out.
Well, he's prosecuting today.
Tell no one.
Tomorrow.
I will.
You win?
He may be prosecuting, but he's going right back into that box once the court is over.
Okay.
By falling under a passing carriage or drowning in the Thames, or succumbing to a sudden fever, quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. You will get got numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear friend, fellow person.
Seems all a little far-fetched, really.
Well, you say that. On the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit, for the time being at least.
That's not overly reassuring.
If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquainted are, well, by Lord Van Zeekzone's hands.
As it happens, Mr. Sato, this is quite impossible.
Oh? Hi. Why?
Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whenever these incidents occur, the Reaper always had a cast iron alibi.
Really?
It's like he did it. Until he reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruto.
Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was that very day I arrived when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly indeed.
And here you are, facing the Mr. Reaper again.
Poor Bruno. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky. Oh, incredibly unlikable.
I think it goes deeper than just me. Oh, where did the music? His theme's gone.
He took a fucking hold!
He fucking Shelm just fucking kills him and knocks him out.
He chewed his way out!
He left! Son of a bitch!
He chewed his way through the trunk and the floorboards.
The floor.
And like the next time you see him in trial, his fucking teeth are all cracked. And
He's all fucking jagged. He looks like he got beat up in an alleyway.
He's like, I will fucking get that Shelm so you will try.
I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people.
What?
I think he's racist.
What?
Pretty based.
Japanese people. Foul smell.
So, what is that what the fuck? Indescribably foul smell?
Indubitably. Ah, well, most probably this, I would say.
What is that?
My shit juice. My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. Chemical test can I identify whether or not the tea is genuine at the drop of some tea.
Oh my! The fuck does that mean?
Some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They regularly sell what purports to be highly quality tea, what is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor.
Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior.
So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris? Oh, Lord.
Ready, Hurley?
Clearly you see this is shit tea because of the brown coating. I just add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? Black.
It's turned completely black.
And what a foul odor it's giving off! Oh my god! Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, the more foul the odor. Better the tea. It would appear that these couples are particularly fine, Darjeeling.
That's very ingenious, but what do you do with the black liquid now?
Drink it? Why, dispose of it naturally. Surely you wouldn't think that I'd like to drink it, would you? My guy. There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes. That's why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam.
Right.
Fucking test. Point is, you're entering a new era of science. In the world of criminal investigation, also. Yes, forensic science! Oh, these are such exciting times! I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Herlock method will be the foundation upon which modern investigation techniques is based. I will be based. This little tea and was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensics science research.
Forensic science? Suppose I should find out more about that.
But the Japanese first.
Intertwined.
With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well, and Mr. Sato and myself, I feel it even more keenly in court today.
Well, his first loss was to you.
True. For
Well,
some
no,
reason...
not his first lots, but...
Oh,
I guess, yeah.
Your first win in this country was his first loss coming back.
Yeah.
For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese.
And especially if it was like, okay, maybe that was a fluke, and then the second time it happens, I'd be fucking pissed too.
Fuck.
Goddamn. Indeed, it is an interesting observation. He fucking hates you. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? Yes. He's racist. Simple. It was about 10 years ago that Barack Van Zeek chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. No!
What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened?
No. I believe I made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about that affair. Oh, but... Secrecy. The veil will be lifted on the events of the past in due course, I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Yes, your client.
So, your T-test. Is that an example of forensic science?
Indeed it is. An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is in high or inferior quality.
Not a huge number of cases, then.
No. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints. Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels here.
I hadn't even heard of them until recently.
Don't know what the fuck a fingerprint is? Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course. Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? There are others in that field already. Ah, this shit is good. And I abhor the company of the inferior mind. You want to hear this? No, what am I researching is Skinprints.
Wait a second.
Skinprints?
And nomenclature of my own design has this chemical agent that makes it possible.
Hello, Stinky.
Hey, Stank.
Think, man.
Hello, Stinky.
It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes.
As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black.
Their fingertips.
I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed.
Probably.
True.
I
Well-
will leave them everywhere.
I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues.
It's the spirit room now. See you later.
I'm drinking my sorrows away.
No, Mr. Shums. We were thinking you'd come with us.
You were? What?
Yes, of course. You just said so a moment ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action.
Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. But you go ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later. No likelihood, probably. Maybe. Well, I might.
Your commitment astounds me.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Sholmes. Would eagerly await your arrival.
I'm gonna be drinking.
Bye, Bruno. Hi, Susie. Whoosh.
He'll be there.
Holmes is a moon.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'll be going. Maybe. Probably. I might.
What's the rat doing?
The rat's fucking
Doing his rat thing.
The fucking turns, man.
What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance in the forest.
Yes, I hear angry voices.
Oh no.
Be not angry, O ample lady. Verily thou art mistaken.
Apple lady.
Oh, fuck. What voice did I give her?
I think you did like a similar Joan voice, kinda.
Yeah, the Joan voice.
Okay. Mistaken, my foot. You were looking at my painting.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. 'Twas foul indeed, the poison that mustachioed villain giveth me.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Oh my
Give me,
god.
my lady.
I wish that you die from that poison.
Out of mercy, ample lady, but thou seest I have vigor still. Behold my Shakespeare dance.
Damn. Damn.
Oh,
She's fucking. He's like. It's like that image where the dude's sitting in the corner cowering and they're T-posing.
assert dominance.
This looks rather ominous, doesn't it?
I wish you'd fucking take off the text and just have it. Oh my fucking god.
Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land where rises the sun. How now?
What are you doing here, Mr. Shamsphere? And what the fuck are you saying?
Threats.
I do believe I am returned unto another ward.
He was looking. That's what he was doing, looking at my terrible work.
Eastern fellow, so darkly clad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee.
Oh, well, thank you.
You nearly got me sentenced.
But
Uh-oh.
that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
Got him
Oh,
bad.
shit, hold on.
It's still fucking crooked.
There we go.
Wait, how? Nah. Ain't no
Anon,
way.
exunt.
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh, I farted.
God damn it. Mr. Shamsphere might technically be the victim in this case. There's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's hard to pin the man down. I'm sorry, I'm such an awful person. Ah, Miss Green, is everything alright? Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. Oh, I see. You wouldn't perhaps have any striking on you, would you?
You wouldn't
I'm
have been.
doomed at all.
I'm walking down. I'm a ticking time bomb.
Fucking exploder.
We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green.
Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it.
Big ounce.
Apple
Just
woman.
leave.
Yeah. Check out that painting. Or not.
So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green?
I am, thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Young people like me.
Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it?
As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along the snow one evening, minding my own business. Then completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already.
What a terrible week it's been for you.
Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly.
Really?
Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry to keep your time when you're obviously busy.
I think everything's the same examine as it was last time.
Get that fucking painting. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Get out of my room!
No.
No.
My crash pad!
That soap is
Crash
put
into
together.
your pad.
I'll crash
Excuse
into
me?
you.
Oh, hello again, Inspector Deep Throat.
Alright, what are you doing here?
Also, I think funny thing, we call him Fish Deep Throat, and he looks like Pesci, which is fish.
Yeah, but
Honestly, anytime he's eating that fish, I'm like, damn, I want some fucking...
no, it makes me really fucking hungry every time I see him.
Some fucking fish. Dude, I
Fuck
want
me,
some
and
tilapia.
I'll twist thy dick thusly.
Fuck me again, and I'll twist this my dick thusly.
Thusly. Just like fucking the good old dick twist. What are you doing here?
Well, we're hoping to have another look around, actually.
The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the crime scene, as I'm sure you're aware.
I'm not aware of anything. Yeah, I know, Swarm.
Oh, yes, one other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? With the tea in it?
I ate it. Yeah, we found it all right. And there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said.
I knew it.
That's what the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it. The results should be available later today.
That's wonderful news, thank you.
There's poison in it. Pretty impressive performance in court this morning.
Sorry?
Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything here.
Yes!
Fucking vengeance. He's like, God damn, I looked away for a second. I looked away for a second.
He's like, why are you searching that?
Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there?
I'm just trying to find these closets and why he's so bipolar, because there's so many fits. What a question indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene?
It must be Jewish because the drip is real.
You fucking idiot. Oi, what are you doing here, Sholmes?
What are you up to there? What are you doing here? Hear me, what's a great detective? One is always under scrutiny, it seems.
Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised?
My what?
What are you?
Well, the greatest of pleasures, my dear madam. Let's see if there's any poison in this tea. Go, gadget,
That's
mask.
goofy. That's goofy.
Yeah, that's goofy as fuck.
What's all this?
I am the Yarakatsu.
Oh my fucking god.
All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruto.
That's not what I sound like.
You sound like a bitch.
Oh,
That's why I
fuck.
try to make it sound better. Just like, what'd you say?
Say it again.
Say it again, I dare you. Sherlock Holmes' essential Skinprints seeker gun. Now, let's grab some skin, Mr. Naruto. Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim.
A sample from Mr. Shamsphere's cup.
Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touches is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on. Look cool. Boom. There, now spray the chemical indicator about and all will be real.
Spray? How do I do that exactly?
Press of the on the area you're interested in. That's required. Like this. Ah!
Oh, what is that stuff? It's like fog.
A suspension of the chemical indicator in the pressurized gas. The most efficient way to cover a large area. That was another invention I discovered incidentally whilst I was developing this idea.
As you do.
Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. We may learn something interesting about the victim's movement on the night in question.
Well, there's nothing more to lose, I suppose. Let's explore.
Don't forget to press the button.
Oh my goodness.
Big. So what's that about,
Oh,
You just see him on the ceiling.
it's just gods crawling.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Look, there
You
are
got it.
dozens of handprints here.
Look like he popped it from the back. So there are a great many indeed, too much that it's hard to make out any one individual printing, in fact.
It seems that it sends a chill down my spine.
Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he admired this picture?
Likely, I would say it's a rather dull scene after all.
Without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from such close quarters, I feel.
Really good fucking picture.
It's like, oh my god, that tower.
Oh, very true, Mrs. Sato. It's a bit of a mystery then.
What the fuck?
That about it? Okay. Well, actually...
Just semen all over the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
No, there is something still.
Really?
How far left can we look?
About
That's
here.
it? Okay.
I mean, again, that doesn't really...
It's something,
The soap?
something AJ had issue with during the investigation.
I had an issue with? What did I have an issue with?
I don't remember. That's been too long.
The hat?
Oof.
What did I have an issue with? The window?
I already hit the window.
What do I have an issue with, damn it?
You want me to say it?
No. I did sit for a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick then.
Alright. Just imagine Shum just.
Alright, that's a lot of the formula.
Ah!
The floor!
Oh, look at all this here.
Ah, yes, interesting. A multitude of victims' prints.
Why are there so many of them on the floor in this one spot?
Perhaps he had a bad fall. Just here.
Oh yeah, I do remember. I was just like, why the fuck in that floor? The floor!
There's nothing obvious that it would have tripped over, though, is there?
I wonder.
I heard that scream from my bathroom.
The floor! Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious
So
to
wait,
trip over.
what did AJ say?
He said it was weird that it looked loose. It was like, very out of place.
Okay.
I was right.
I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Shums.
Well, this is quite the puzzle. Handprints were all over the floor.
Yeah, there's no obvious explanation.
Except the floorboards!
Rip it up now!
There's someone's heart beating.
Well, we sprayed Mr. Shum's amazing skin print indicator all over the room, didn't we?
Hey, Dad, that shit stinks. But there are two places in particular that are of interest, I would say.
That?
The handprints on the floor here, and on the wall by the picture, you mean?
Yes, and I think the floor warrants closer investigation. I won't be a moment.
He's down here!
I can see him. Ah!
Just perfect timing.
Build it back up.
Not ready. The world is
Not
ready. Ready for
Nice,
forged evidence.
Very cheap rent.
nice fit.
Friendship bracelet.
What is it, Mr. Sato?
There's a body down here. Look, here, Mr. Naruto. One of the floorboards has popped out.
One of the... You mean... It's a secret hiding place.
Excellent work, Mr. Sato. So, what do we have here?
Oi, what are you doing?
Inspector Gregson!
Stand aside right this minute. It's my job to investigate here.
Oh god, that turn.
Ew! What's that fucking pivot? Nah! No need to inspect it. You continue to dig into your portions of chips while we dig around under the floor. There. Thank you.
Well,
Talk putting me off my food anyway, Sholmes. A new bit of evidence is exactly what I need. Fuck you. No. Now I'm doing it.
a secret hiding place under the floor. What a find.
It's not a hiding place you could make use of in Japan. I don't think I could lift a straw to Tommy, Matt.
No, I know, but I never expected one of these wooden floorboards to move either. It's got me wondering, how about the wall over there, too? Aren't you curious?
Oh. I'll investigate at once. I'll punch a hole through that bitch. Sorry. There's nothing behind the picture, sadly. Only the wall.
Oh, disappointing.
Then how do you explain the handprints?
He was getting fucked.
I really can't think why anyone would have been touching the wall over and over in one place like that.
Cringe.
There you are. A printer for you.
Queens.
At the moment when you got rightfully quit.
Oh, thank you very much. His invention can make prints, too? Now then, wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything useful under the floor there.
I'm desperate to know.
So am I.
I get angry when I'm desperate.
I am.
He's just looking at the hood. Oh, I can't.
Floor is made of floor.
The wood is made of wood.
I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath that floorboard there.
And I would ask Gregson now. After all, we're well acquainted.
Oh god, talking between each other.
Hey, buddy. Inspector Gregson, Really, it's been too long. What is it, Holmes? I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there. Seeing as which we're friends, you know.
We're not friends.
Now you just gotta die. No, I suppose not. He hurt my feelings. A dismal failure.
To him.
Yes, I heard. Although, I'd kill to know what was under that floorboard.
He's not even like open the floor. He just staring. Did he fall in? Oh, never mind.
All right then, fair's fair.
What?
You did discover the hiding place, after all. I suppose I should at least fill you in.
Really, Inspector. Thank you.
Do it quickly, my dear fellow. There's one thing I know about this man. It's that he blows with the wind, as fickle as the wind. Oi, stop making me out to be some kind of nut. Even though I'm not. There were 3 items on the floorboard there. A newspaper clipping, a photograph print, and a tin box. Now, what would you like to know?
Look at him, my photograph.
Looks like this was a cut out of the paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving time up in Manchester.
How terrible. Kind of looks like Olive.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
It made the headlines down in here in London as well. The bloke had been sentenced to death, you see, but nature got for him first.
Oh my goodness! He committed like a capital offense?
And he stole some bread. And by the name of Selden, nasty piece of work, into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he knocked off was worth about £1,000.
A hoard? Of treasure, you mean?
Yeah.
Surely and the like, but he hidden it somewhere and no one knows where. And now he's dead. He's fucking dead. The papers loved it, of course. £1,000 lost en route to hell, or some such with the headline. Did that strike you? Well, why such an article would be so carefully What? What's
Condon.
Condon?
Ensconded.
That word under the floor. I suppose now you mention it, it does seem a bit odd. Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we've got on Selden back at the yard and see if I can turn anything up while I eat my fish, my greasy fish and chips. So this is the photograph I found. It looks reasonably recent to me. The hell? Yes, it would appear to have been taken on the street in front of the house here.
And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Gerdub, the landlord of course.
Did Green have a brother? Was that ever said?
I think it was, actually. I think we assumed that, like, it was a brother or a lover.
Because, I think maybe he was the previous tenant that ended up dying in this house.
Maybe. The way he has the photo.
But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Gerdub's son, perhaps?
Perhaps you can take that the print if you like.
Really? Are you sure?
Don't make me change my mind. We can presume, therefore, that the yard already knows. The identity of the young fellow, that is.
Is that true?
Probably.
Well, it's too bad if we did. Fortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes.
Give it a couple months.
Yeah.
My dear Inspector, if I may be so bold as to point something out. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismal failure.
Yes, I heard.
Don't have to be an asshole. I tried.
It was a good attempt.
Thank you.
I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Shamsphere himself isn't in it.
Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End. I imagine Mr. Gander was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He probably made a proud president of it. Now this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it? Might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it? If you were to find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case, I wouldn't be in the least responsible. Yeah, funnily enough, I already had a look. I wouldn't be in the least surprised. It's completely empty. What? Shamsphere, give us a clue, man! God damn!
You didn't even have a chance to utter a word, Mr. Naruto. But anyway, at least we've found out what's inside the box.
Yes, thin air, apparently. It's empty. Rather how I feel inside.
Oh, look at you. Go talk to Pops.
Nah, I'm just unfulfilled.
Go talk to Pops.
Alright. So nothing more to this box then, I wonder.
Nothing.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Cat. Bruh.
I turned myself into a cat, Mr. Naruto.
Mr. Naruto! Meow!
Fucking cries.
Meow!
Kill me.
That sounds like fucking you getting tortured. It's like, say it! Oh.
Oh, look, it's that lovely little kitty cat. What was its name again?
It's Mr. Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. Why don't we call it, Wagahai? You know, like Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese. Wonder how he got in here. Clever cat.
Oh, wonderful. Well then, Wagahai, here's something delicious I bought
Wait a
for
minute.
you from the cat's meat den, man.
Bro, what? Hold on. If Wagahai got in here, that implies that there's like a cat door somewhere, like someone can squeeze through floor to floor.
Oh.
Was Shamsphere going upstairs every day, fucking strangling nuts?
Not killing him, just strangling him without
Well, to be fair, he beat him as Juliet. And he's like,
recently.
Yeah, recently. This has been going on ever since he got. It's been like, I think
A full week.
He's
I
been
know,
here for
but
a week.
it's just funny to think about. It's like, who's your favorite? Who do you think would win in the battle? Juliet. Oh, okay. He fucking goes to his room and goes to sleep. You son of a...
Get the another.
I'm gonna lose my blood with you in a minute.
E.T.
Flesh. It's the pearls. God, I don't like how he ate that. It's just like a human. Still there.
He was like, no.
You have feeding my master.
She's not allowed to be here. This is too early.
Jesus. What the cat doing?
He couldn't be happier now. Look.
Just hope we can bring some happiness to his owner too.
Say why? Don't bring that cat near me.
Doing kitty biscuits.
E.T.
Kitty biscuits. Aw, Katie. That's all we get is the animation.
That was a cheeky little meow, Wagahai.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you fuck you think you're talking to?
Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. And ever.
I think he might not appreciate that after a while. And we have an investigation to get back to.
I think
Right.
that's everything in here.
I'm about a fucking board. Those boards. No.
Holy
Man,
whip, what happened?
running around in my robot.
Oh, okay.
I'm not there.
Well, actually, I
Prison?
guess I can look around.
So,
It probably. I'm assuming it's the same. Oh, did you not investigate here yesterday?
I don't think we did, but
I don't know.
it doesn't look like we did. But
No.
it might be just the same from the last game. Because
Hey,
we
you can see the crystal tower being built.
can we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right
right,
there.
right in the background.
Whoa! Whoa!
London's blanketed in fog again today. The sky's covered in cloud. But if you look carefully in the distance, you can just make out the crystal tower being built.
And then you can see villains just walking down the road. You know, please.
Well, how do I get there? He's just been in here
Yeah.
for 2 months, and he's just like, I can't navigate, please.
I'm scared.
He's like, there. Where? There. The courthouse? No, there. Come to the courthouse.
You mean the
Fuck.
courthouse.
Fuck.
Ah, the Crystal Tower. Yes, the centerpiece of the great exhibit. Yeah.
Everyone's talking about the great exhibition of London at the moment, it seems.
Oh, look at you. You fucking see. Well, it's to the largest event of its kind anywhere in the world, with technology and scientists from all over. I can't wait for it myself.
Do you think visiting students from the Far East like us will be granted entry?
No. Whew. The last great exhibition that was held in London had more than 6 million visitors, it seems. And this time the British are determined to make it an even bigger success to outdo the Paris expedition.
I see. That's an incredible number of people. With so many people expected to attend, we should easily be able to slip in unnoticed.
There's always the honest approach of buying tickets at the main entrance, Mr. Naruto.
You think we got that money, Susato?
I do.
With the exception of the top floor where Mr. and Mrs. Garrideb live, the windows are all bricked up.
Yes, that's because of an old window tax I was charged. We know about this tax, damn it. In order to pay less tax, the poor are members of society and stuff.
But the tax had been abolished, so the windows open.
Unfortunately, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs.
Especially for people like poor Mr. Natsume, who have to live all cooped up in a windowless room.
Suppose that's the price you pay for living in a very cheap accommodation.
It all seems rather pointless when you put it like that. Like life. There always seems to be a bicycle outside the Garrideb residence. I read that bicycles are extremely popular all over Great Britain at the moment, in fact.
This one seems very warped, though. Especially the front wheel. Is that to make it more of a challenge to ride, do you think?
No, I'm afraid that may be a result of a rider's incompetence. The front wheel to be so badly warped, I'm afraid the rider must have been similarly affected.
Then there's a good chance Mr. Natsume has been practicing on this bicycle, I think.
Oh dear, I feel you may be right.
One of the side story things.
The running around on my bike.
Rolling around in my rover.
Running around on my rover.
Snowman.
Snowman.
Why somebody built the snowman on some sort of pedestal, do you think?
Praise the snowman. That's not a pedestal, Mr. Naruto. That's part of the snowman's body.
Wait, really? But it already has a perfectly good body.
While it's true that British snowmen are usually made of 2 balls of snow, perhaps this is a foreigner.
And now we're looking at him as if he's strange. Poor man, I know how he feels.
If anything, it's Japanese and British 2-ball snowmen that are the strange ones, isn't it?
Alright, who's the American?
Yeah.
After all,
Among
real
Us.
people do have 3 sections: head, torso, and legs.
Do you ever think that perhaps you think about things too much?
I just don't like disassembling bodies.
Real.
It's real to me, damn it!
I'm fucking thinking of like, just like those goofy ass memes where the captions just "get real," and it's just fucking,
Grow up.
fucking Eggert doing the dance. Get real.
Get real.
No, it's not Bert. Grow up.
Mr. Carrot Up appears to be out.
Oh well. Suppose we'll just have to come back again later.
I'm in the fireplace. Help me!
Burning to death.
What was that?
By Jove!
Must have been nothing.
Must have been the wind.
This man.
He's about to have the sickest comeback. Anime comeback about to happen.
Oh, Mr. Natsume.
So he is, Mr. Natsume. Hello.
Baby back, eh?
I don't want to see.
New face.
I am a cat. Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Hairlock Sholmes. I don't know about courts or trials or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat.
This man has fucking lost his mind.
I don't disagree with you.
That's what I said.
He already has, completely. So, what is your name then? Fuck. As of yet, I have no name.
Mr. Naruto, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality.
Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume?
But if you close your eyes. God.
Bowtie, look behind me.
We've.
I am not a cat.
It worked! Now he's back into depression.
What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious! My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate!
Was he really like this in real life?
No.
I doubt it.
Oh God, no.
Kidding me?
I doubt
No, I
it.
mean, people described him as deranged.
But this
During
the
his time in England, because he would just like keep himself up in his room all day and not talk to anyone.
I mean, that's fair. God, but if he was like this, dude, they would probably send him to the asylum.
Mr. Natsume, no, this morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope.
Yes! Yes, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire was brilliant, but the Reaper is omnipresent! In court, in my lodgings, here, there, everywhere!
Not obvious.
What is he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes, we must.
Like that.
I fucking love his theme. His theme is
Yeah.
so
I just
good.
love him, period.
Same. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps 1 or 2 other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was it was the most moving experience of my life. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. You're too kind.
Oh my god. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea just as we deduced and are analyzing it as we speak.
There's nothing wrong with that tea. They would find a drop of poison in it. That's seldom, sworn, soseki, certainty.
Alliteration.
Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night?
No.
Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies.
And at that time, you were both completely fine.
As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shamsphere then engaged in the Romeo and Juliet death match. suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim, then.
It's like he threw what happened is Shamspear threw Natsume at the wall and it broke a hole in it, and that's why he put the thing there.
Oh no, my poison capsule!
Don't look!
That rotten Shamsphere! What have I ever done to him? You don't recall taking issue with over anything you've done recently? I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all! Right.
He's so pissed.
But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner.
I'll let you know what, Mr. Natsume?
About the soap, of course. What else?
Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager tidbit?
Of course I am. If I had money, I wouldn't have chosen to live an accursed experience in such accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly. Especially the room that I rent. The spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts the place. Ah, okay. And it's trying to kill me! Capital offender? Might ask, Mr. Locum Student Mr. Norhoto Esquire, the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super sauce soaps!
What? I guess we gotta present the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You can also read the article as well.
Oh. Manchester's Strangeways Prison announced the death of the convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes. Earlier in the hours of this morning, he had been suffering from a fever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmates, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. When was this?
What's that?
How long ago was this case?
They haven't said.
My guess is beyond 5 years. Because we heard about random fevers happening.
Mm-hmm.
So... This is horrifying, by the way. This looks like something straight out of a... Like, straight out of a fucking, like...
horror movie,
Yeah.
for sure.
Really good fucking painting.
Well,
Oh.
show him the painting? What the fuck?
What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shamspear's room. Ah, so he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Selden. A convicted killer. And the evil spirit behind the cause that affects my lodgings!
What?
He's already taken one young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another! A miserable, much maligned Japanese man! Mr. Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit.
No.
Good.
It's good.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm tired, man.
The investigation's almost done.
Yeah, I'm like honestly about to, I feel like a nap's about to come up.
What do you think's happening in the case?
Honestly, all I know is that someone's gonna get hurt.
Who's gonna get hurt?
I don't know, man. I'm fucking tired. There's an Norhoto Esquire, Locum Esquire.
I can't come anymore. I've not felt a warm touch in years.
What about me?
No! I think he would be married at this time.
Oh
actually.
yeah, he's fucking someone
Looking married.
at the lip quarter. Wait, so is the person in the photo the convict? Yeah, he's the convict who died.
Yeah, that's the picture. That's the picture that. Oh, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the photo of Mr. Gadab and the other guy, or are you talking about the little picture in the news article?
I think she's talking about the article one. Damn,
You got some burps tonight.
that's beer. That's why. Beer and water.
Beer.
Beer. Sam.
Gyarados, no, that's not the convict.
No, that's someone else.
That's someone else that you don't know.
God, imagine if he was the fucking killer. What the fuck that dude done?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on in Miami, bro?
In Miami. Bro, you can come around to my river.
If you get caught, then it's over.
Yeah, but after the investigation, I want to fucking take a nap.
Yeah, it's almost over.
I think I know who it is. It was, of course, Natsume.
Him. Not Meg.
Nah, Meg.
Probably olive green if I had to, like, take a wild guess.
Probably.
Wild guess.
The truth is, I don't know the details of myself until this very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now. And at the time, he was hiding out in lodgings at Mr. Garadeb's house.
What? He lived where you do now?
That's right, yes. Exactly where I live now, in my very room.
This is the second case, too, right?
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't want it to be over, man, but at the same time, I was kind of hoping we'd get the answers in this one. Like, we'd just continue the trial.
You'll have the matter of what the fuck Sholmes is gonna have issue with.
He's gonna be like, the company's gonna be like, if anyone ever leaks this, you're fucking dead. He's like, oh, well, it's not leaked yet.
Oh my, your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense.
But before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. And that's when it started. The curse.
What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume?
Sorry, I forgot to do it. It's already caused one death. A few months after the criminal passed away in prison, a man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact. The poor lodger, he was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside. Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. Thank you for stopping there. So that's the convict's curse, is it?
Yes. Well, that was the start of it.
Wish I had that luxury.
Jesus!
Jesus! Jesus! Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mr. Natsume? Thank you.
The official cause of death was asphyxia. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas.
Gas?
I only found out after I signed the lease. When Mr. Garadeb came to tell me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling like that. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd have probably been too scared to take the room. Landlords, lease, luckily, legal!
Lucky for Mr. Garadeb, maybe. Not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume.
And one!
And now you believe this curse is afflicting you.
It is, at first. I just felt as though I was being watched, all the time.
And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you?
The dead are just trying to take me with them.
Oh
They
my
come
fucking
for me
god.
and try to suffocate me.
Yeah?
What if olive green is actually this seldom?
They're certainly built similarly.
They built like a fucking egg.
But at the same time, they found the man dead in prison. Unless that was... Well, we've had examples of them
I was about to say, but...
covering shit up, huh?
Oh no, I got all sweaty just thinking about it. I hope I'm wrong. Oh no.
Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up, and the room is cold as ice.
What? Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh god, that was weird. It was a head. Is that on your side too?
What?
Is it speeding
What?
up for you? It was like
Yes.
speeding up for me for a second.
Yeah, for a second it did it, because it just lied
Okay.
for a second. Also, come.
Come.
Is he
Where?
in
He's
chat?
not here yet, but he's... Yeah, I know
Oh,
he's
God.
here.
It's coming.
He's arriving.
He's arriving somewhere.
But why is your room so cold?
London winters are too cold to bear without any heating overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas. But that's terrible. It's exactly the same situation which led to the previous occupant's death. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shamsford last night, when he was mysteriously poisoned. Okay, there's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though.
Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garrett's rooms?
Dude, stop stealing your fucking rooms.
There's only one man to ask.
Mr. Garrett.
Been really
the gas.
been a really bad week for me.
Yeah, it has.
Well, it's
Your
about to get a
wife
lot
is
worse.
Oh, and then he had to go on trial.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Thanks, asshole.
No worries. Ah, you're here now, Mr. Garrett.
Right, bally business it is for me, you know. Getting out and about.
Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance?
Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss.
Fate of Oat's already been dubbed as your haunted lodgings, yes.
Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital, on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings, or some such.
Ah, well, at least he knows.
Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you?
Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact... Sorry, I didn't expect it. Don't tell Gregson I stole his fish again. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago. You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened?
Thanks for bringing that up.
I didn't even know freaking Sherlock was with us.
Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business.
I see.
Alright, levitation. So, what brings you to my haunted abode today?
How were these people murdered? Is that your lodgings twice?
Your lodgings and your lodgers.
Some
Oh.
fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh? Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that bally curse.
Convict's curse, you mean?
Well, heard the stories, have you? Rotten scoundrel was arrested here, then the next chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there was that woman who dropped dead just outside on the street, not to mention the actor yesterday. Am I next, eh? Well, can't help but get the collie wobbles, can...
To be fair, I just thought about it. How unlucky would that be? Let's say if all of this seldom. How unlucky you walking by your old house, you get fucking stabbed in the back by nobody. Ugh.
When you say that woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green?
Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by a knife, and Mr. Jamsphere, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still.
Yes, well, so is that blasted convict's curse, it seems.
Actually, I should be quite content with such loudness. A bath, a toilet, and a fireplace. A fascinating history. Why? It sounds like the lap of luxury.
Not so sure about that one.
Come on.
Well, there's no bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either.
What the fuck?
But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up here.
Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are any, mishaps or such like.
I think you've had your mishaps already, sir.
What's wrong with you?
I'm very psychotic.
That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes.
It doesn't matter, it makes me happy. Heavens forgive me. Words just came to my lips.
fucking household.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character.
There's no need for that, Mr. Gerdub.
That's right, Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy.
He's undeniably peculiar, however. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Actually, do you want to share some of this shit? What's in your...
Away from me. There's nothing. I can't afford it.
Oh, you want some of this crack?
No, not yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone and he popped up in the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with, background, as it were.
I don't think it was the room's background. It was keen on so much just the cheap rent, actually.
So, how long has Mr. Champspeare been lounging under your roof?
Oh, that failed actor chap. Let me see. Oh,
3 months
of
ago.
course. Yeah, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it.
It's fucking 8.
Only 3 months. I mean, he's quite new to living here then, too, then.
Hey, what do you owe your sanctity in that regard, Mr. Gerdub, if I might ask? As you look at my pectoral muscles.
Your beautiful pectorals.
Thank you.
Well, it was that Selden scoundrel as it happens.
Selden, the convict, you mean?
Oh, the bread maker.
Do Selden and Champspeare have some kind of connection, then?
They were brothers.
That convict chap, Selden, passed away in the clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other.
Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time.
Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedian showed his face, the actor fellow.
Really?
Yes, I remember it quite distinctly. Is small this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspeare, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor, offered erewhile for rent. Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible. Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor's room is vacant, though. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee. Those girls may be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor and nothing. Very well. We have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briar Road. Lower Shakespeare dance to celebrate.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeet. From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was thieving gas. And he was 3 months in arrears with rent too. Yes, the fellow was a bally player, all right.
You are a fucking idiot. Thank you for your condor. Condor?
Yeah, condor.
Condor, Mr. Gerdub.
Sorry.
We are most grateful. By way of appreciation. What the hell is this?
He's doing the fucking nya pose.
Yeah. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown, I am immortal longings in me. Meow.
What's happened to you?
Crack, my boy!
There.
Shakespeare, my dear fellow, one of his famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of this subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know.
Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines of thinking, then?
No. Not possible.
Should ask him about the picture.
No, just follow.
Mr. Gerdub, could I ask you to look at this photograph?
Does it make you laugh?
Is that your son with you over there?
No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name.
Duncan Ross.
street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot, just for kicks, really.
Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in the mysterious circumstance. That's what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say.
Sorry.
Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before that Japanese chap.
Oh dear.
I might... Never mind.
Well,
It's nothing. Would you mind telling us a little more about him?
tell us about the man's death.
Is this the last thing we have to do?
There's one more place and then it's done.
Okay.
Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind.
Art school.
Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago after that criminal Selden was arrested.
He was arrested.
And there was some foreshadowing with that painting in the back. Oh yeah, this guy tried to pay me with a painting.
Oh, yeah.
Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them.
History of cheap rent, maybe, yes.
Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now.
Pissed them off.
Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers were up to at the time. So, sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell of gas that alerted me, it was.
Ah, yeah. Synonym. What is that? Synonym?
Synonymous.
Synonymous with the smell of death.
Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. But once we got inside, we all body collapsed.
Damn.
Because of the gas.
Yes, the room was full of it. No air at all. The stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed.
So Mr. Ross suffocated to death.
Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were all so old and that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house.
But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume still says the same thing. The stove goes out at night while he's sleeping in bed.
Well, that's the Bali curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now.
Somebody's feeling defensive.
I mean, to be fair, if you've done the thing, then what the fuck is going on?
That reminds me, actually.
Yes?
About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished.
Nope.
He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady.
A love letter? You mean...
Well, yes, where did I put it now?
Olive green.
Oh, here it is, left on my desk.
Man, alright.
If you excuse me, let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence?
My dear Mr. Sato, that is precisely why I preface my reading with, if you'll excuse me.
I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes. No.
Sadly, he didn't address it, though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really.
I see. It's going to play on my mind.
But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. I think we should leave well alone.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Indeed. The intended recipient address is missing, however. There's a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Mr. Sholmes, please, I've already had to chastise you about this once.
My undying love to you, my colorful darling. I love green.
Ah!
The olive green! Woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside of the house 5 days ago. The victim of the last case Ugh. So sick as that was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday? Is it just chance that her name has come up now? Could possibly be a mere coincidence?
Mr. Naruto, what can this mean? Reading personal correspondence can have a merits, you see, Mr. Sato.
Thank you, Caesar.
Evading privacy. That it?
Get the fuck out of my house.
No, you get out of my house.
I'm gonna go see Olive Green.
Mr. Naruto, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged as last.
This is good news, but hopefully just before she leaves it...
Ah!
What is it? Miss Green! Fucking paint bottle.
God.
She's trying to summon Meekins.
Oh no. That's a photo too.
What was that? She clearly hid something behind her back. One moment, I'll be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? She has like a stain right here.
Does she?
Yeah. Watch her mouth move. Oh god. The doctor said I could be distraught, so I'm just getting my things together.
Yeah, I think I see it too.
Miss Green, what were you just doing?
You say,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
Smudge.
oh, nothing really. I was just about to take some medication the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can coax something out of her.
I hate to be Apollo, but she's holding that key when she gets nervous.
It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, though, Miss Green. Oh, yes, I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff doesn't want them lingering around and wasting space. Not like people like me, anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't just stand around and chat. Certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure.
What's this?
Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you?
Damn. Uh-oh. Dang it, Europa.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Bottle of medicine fell down when she did. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Miss Green, are you alright?
Dead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. I'll be right back. I need to go get tissue.
green.
Green. Rat.
What's the rat doing?
A rat clearly is trying to find that paint.
Paint.
No, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan?
Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you.
It was at the art school. That's why I met Duncan a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day.
And the two of you became romantically involved?
Yes, that's right. We're very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's when he decided to move into a cheaper room to save money for the wedding. That's what led him to Mr. Garrideb's. Yes, he told me to find the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's what had happened.
We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green.
Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose.
Poor Miss Green. She looks so desperately sad.
I was starting to think it's just her look. Now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her.
Yeah.
I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Sherlock?
Mr. Naruto,
Yes.
surely you were not about to leave. That's quite out of the question.
What? Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were here.
But of course I was, my dear fellow, watching intently from the shadows as always.
Well, make your presence known next time.
We'll see.
There.
Mr. Sholmes, what's this all about?
Oh, the fucking rat's dead.
Uh-oh.
It is Shrikenin.
Oh, no.
Something which occurred to me with some regularity, Mr. Tato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus and operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens. That is what sets a great detective apart.
What do you mean?
There's a case of way. That's probably why he was just chilling in the thing, and then he looks up, he's like, oh, the fucking rat is dead! There was a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruto. So let us avert a disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening. With nothing but careful observation.
Alright.
All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see.
You can do it, Mr. Naruto. I know you can.
Oh, shit. It's a rat. Damn. That rat was the longest reigning rat.
Definitely feel as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand, with what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere.
Yes. We may very well be related to the, whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believed was about to happen. Perhaps we should ask.
That mouse seems to be dead. Look. I didn't notice it there before, did you?
I think perhaps to drink the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. That's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived.
It's about to commit seppuku.
You don't think.
Ah, as if you come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of tragedy about to take place.
Yes, I think it's falling into place.
He came in the clutch, Naruto.
Miss Green, the contents of the bottle that you had spilt out on the floor, and the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison.
Don't worry. Oh, it's in the mouse presently.
Give it a proper barrel.
Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as that wrote it? Take your own life.
Once we'd left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison? I know.
Miss Green, please talk to us.
Please, woman.
Fuck.
Bed.
Damn. 10 seconds later, we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green.
Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted.
Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine?
Stole it. Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctor comes in to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while. So I snuck this out when he wasn't looking.
What the fuck? You don't even know what it is?
The conspiracy lacks a label. I wonder what it contains.
I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow.
Oh, please, Miss Green. Don't talk of such things. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that.
Oh no, it's all my fault. What have I done?
I shall remove these from my office. Miss Green, I take it you have no objection?
No, none.
God damn, I'm trying to stay alive.
Neither the sender's name or address appears to be written on the envelope or the card.
Arrived by post by my home the day before the incident that put me in the hospital here.
God damn.
I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anyone else about the letter or the meeting. This is a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road.
And 5 p.m.
is precisely the time we made it occur.
That's nuts.
The Slug and Salad? Yes, a pub on the northern corner of Briar Road.
Clicked off the game. Briar Road being the seat of street that Mr. Garadeb's house is on.
Does this mean that?
Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day when I was struck in the back by the knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad.
Goodness.
So that's when you were, what you were doing on Briar Road that day.
Sorry, I didn't say anything before. I think I really have to excuse me now. I've told you everything.
Yes, I'm very sorry to have drug you up into these painful memories for you.
No, it's fine.
Miss Green. Please, promise that you won't try to do anything like that again.
Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had clothes shaved with a bottle of poison. I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through the end.
She fucking dies in the next
die,
day,
yeah.
so she's not the killer yet.
Might sound a little conceited, but well, that's how all this has made me feel.
To be fair, she's like, I'm here to suffer.
Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to the Baker Street with Mr. Holmes. This is Briar Road.
Well, he would appear. We've reached the end of the investigation trail for today.
Yes, it's late.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Same.
Mr. Arno, You discover anything that may be use of you tomorrow, do you think?
Details about Mr. Shamsphere, Mr. Garrett's lodging, the convict Selden. Many facets to this case, and we're yet to see the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway.
Can't help wondering what the results of the analysis.
Into Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean?
Yes, well, they have found Steichenchin and or not.
Strikenon.
I don't know, man. Well, I feel that either way,
Fuck. That's
it
alright.
will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper.
Oh dear.
And it will be hard for my chestnut to show.
Yes, Berg von Zeeks.
But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed as crisp hour and attend the trial.
Mrs. Sholmes, you're going to come?
No, I lie. Indeed, whatever happens, I shall be there. Soon my eyelids cooperate this morning.
Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end.
Oh my fucking god.
London, the world's most prosperous city, home to 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle, back down to alleys and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Saseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. So I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. And as Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn. For all of us.
Yes, that's what I said.
Be next.
To be continued.
We get to the bottom of everything.
Finally. Want to be on top of it.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think I just want to kind of end it. I don't want to host anymore because I'm fucked right now. I'm tired.
I'm with you.
So
I'm fucking tired, dude. This is why I don't go out to hang out with people. Because as soon as I come back, I'm like, oh wait, I just exhausted everything. Oh my god. I am a cat. That's where we ended off.
Jump scare.
Yeah, jump scare.
so
honestly.
Seki Natsume jump scare.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you are a cat. But yeah, so Seldom's probably still alive, maybe.
I'm not even gonna try and guess. Shu does shit. I can't.
Yeah.
Going on.
If I get that right, I'm gonna lose it though. Really will.
We'll see.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, is that it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna end. So
Alright.
arrivederci.
Arrivederci.